skill issue this princess. And now you can't say anything because you're not starting yet, so ha Solka 3 SIP Solka 3 SIP Solka 3 SIP Solka 3 SIP.
Hello everybody! Hello, hello, hello! Hi! Welcome, welcome, welcome! How are you all doing today? Hi! Happy Friday. It is Friday, right? Friday. Oh my god, I always forget to check before I come live. Yeah, it's Friday! Woo! It's the end of the week, baby! How are you all doing? How are you all doing? I hope you had a good week. I hope you had a good time. I don't remember the last time I streamed off top. It was like a week ago or something, but like, god, everything's been coming up. But okay. Hi! Hello! Hi! How are you all doing? I hope you had a good week. I hope you had a really, really good week. I hope you're having a good Friday and maybe you have some cool plans for the weekend. Yeah? Anything cool planned? Okay. Hi. Hello.
Hi, Minty.
Hi.
I just learned that the traditional voice of Batman was gay.
Hell yeah! Batman canon gay confirmed. Let's go! It turns out everyone thinks that Batman's getting shipped with Batwoman, with Catwoman, but actually, Batman big gay. Batman big gay. Maybe there's like some sort of like weird like trans bisexuality thing going on there or something like that. But yeah, Batman confirmed canon gay. We are off to a great start here at the stream. Hi. Okay. Thank you, Sailor Helmia, for following. Thank you, Comet, for 33 months resub. Let's go. And I can talk to you now. Hey, Comet, guess what? You're a dork and I love you, and thanks for resubbing. Get completely destroyed. Get completely, absolutely destroyed. Get wrecked. Get bent. Get whatever other vague non-threat I can make without getting banned. Thank you, Potter, for gifting us up to girls with a second S. That way you could gift it to girls again. Hell yeah, we got the double the girls sub. So thank you, Potter. Based, good choice as always. Void, thank you for the 100 bits. I appreciate you. Thanks everybody for starting a hype train. Woo! Thank you. I really appreciate that. Get fluffed. That's a good one. Get fluffed. Yeah. It's a non-threatening threat. It's like a pillow fight. It's like I'm gonna destroy you in a pillow fight. Sail rattle their stern. It always works. I'll rattle ye stern. Something. What's a pirate's favorite word? You may think it be R, but it actually be the C, or whatever. Was it Virtue? Someone was on Twitter telling me about the pirate joke and how flexible it is because there's so many answers to it. Now it's been stuck in my head ever since then. Let's go play Hide the Plantain. Hide the Plantain? Banana for scale? Banana for scale? Have you seen Batman and Superman? Superman outright says there's something about his gravely voice that gets him to listen to him. No, but I have seen Batman Spider-Man, where they're best friends. I'm Batman, I'm Spider-Man. We go to this, I come to the house, we're best friends. Or whatever that is. Nobody tell her? Nobody tell me what? Huh? What do you mean, do I know? What do you mean, do I know? Huh? Did I miss something? Is there like a... I'm gonna be paranoid now. Hey, this is rude. You can't just act like I'm missing out on something. You got a Lego Bowser to build? Ivy, Harley, super gay. True, they are super gay. That is a really cool show, and they are super gay. Lego Bowser sounds cool. Love that for you. Imagine if he put out a schedule and streams the wrong day. I would literally do that. Like, I have this whole big plan, and the reason that I haven't streamed much this week is because I've been working on stuff. So that starting next Monday, I can have daily shorts uploaded and have a regular stream schedule. We'll see how well that works. I'm guessing it probably will not work, but maybe now at this new place, maybe with a new setup and everything, I'll be able to. So fingers crossed, wish me luck with that. Hi, Yuki Cat. Hey, everybody say hi to Yuki Cat. She's up here to say hello and to get attention. And I just realized my air purifier is too loud, maybe? No, okay, that's fine. I don't think you're hearing it. Hi, baby girl. She's very interested in the microphone right now. I think she wants to talk to you all, but she doesn't actually feel like talking. She's a quiet, stoic cat. You ever get that? You ever have a friend who's like, they're very quiet, but they're also very present. Like they're everywhere, but they don't say much. Kind of like a lurker who's always in every stream and only shows up to like say one emote or do one redeem. Kind of like me with my hydrate redeems in all of my friends' streams. Hello, Minty's furry overlord. That's my furry overlord, yeah. I mean, normally I call her my familiar, but I mean, you're basically right. Thank you for the hydration. I will drink some of my advanced GG electric frostberry drink. Thank you. Haha, hashtags kind of sponsored, partnered, I guess is the accurate word. Yum! They're literally you? Yeah. You just also get called out. Gazpacho! Did I call you out? I described God? Wait. Did I describe God? What did I just do? Hold on, my brain is all over the place. You have to understand, I have the ADHD stream, like, short-term memory loss thing going on right now, where I don't remember the last thing I said. I remember I was talking about schedules or something? I don't know how I would have described God. Hi, baby cat. Hi, she's now sniffing. Oh, do you want to lay down? Nope, she does not want to be pet. She does not want to lay down. She wishes to walk back and forth and repeatedly cause problems. No thoughts, only girls. Literally, yes. Described God, present everywhere but does nothing. Oh, yeah, true. That's why I always do that. I'm always at all of my friends' streams, not really doing anything, but just drinking water and like making other people drink water because I am God. That's right. That's right. You got it. You figured it out. You figured out my secret that I am God. You explained the joke in DMs? Wait, what joke? What joke are you explaining it? Did you make a joke? I literally don't remember what you could be talking. Hi, baby cat. You're sticking your tail in my face, baby girl. Baby girl. Hey, 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 sweetheart. Hi. You want to say meow to the audience? Do you want to say hi to them? Hi, baby girl. Come on, say hi. Come on. Come on, baby. Say hello. Don't you want to say hi to everybody? They all love you. They all love you so much. They want to give you pets, and they want to hold you, and they want to give you water and treats, and they want to give you candy, and they love you just like I love you. So come on, say hello to them. Come on, baby. Say hello. She's about to do it. She's about to do it. Prepare yourself. She is ready to morb. Come on. Oh, no, she's wiggling. Oh, she wants to be free. Okay. All right, there you go, baby. I'm sorry. I love you. Yuki stream. That's me. I'm Yuki. And also my cat is Yuki, so it was really her stream all along. Minty familiar. I see you are streaming. Here's my butthole. Oh no! Oh no! Pokes Yuki cat with a stick. Come on, do something. I mean, I was just holding her. I was just holding her politely. I was holding her gentle like Hamburger. You know how it is. You know how it is whenever you have cats and you want to hold them gentle like Hamburger? I know that you're saying, okay, hold on. I have to, my brain is doing the hamster wheel in the middle of the six-way intersection thing right now. Okay, so Iggy just said in chat, have you checked your butthole in all caps, which is a very funny statement out of context. But what that made me think of was the old joke of like you get a phone call and they say, have you checked your refrigerator? Or they say, is your refrigerator running? And you go, I think it is, yes. And the response is, well, you better go catch it. It makes me think like, I feel like there's some sort of joke about like, have you checked your butthole? No? Well, you better go check it. I don't know. It doesn't work. It doesn't work. The joke falls flat. There's nothing there. There is no joke. There's a joke in there somewhere in the comedy ether, but I can't pull it out with my little tiny fox brain. Hi, King. Good to see you. Hope you know that you will now have I see you are streaming. Here's my butthole clipped. No! I don't think about what hold on. I could just end that statement earlier. I could just say, I don't think. Oh no, hi Third, hello. I'm sorry to have made you loaded into me saying, have you checked your butthole? Okay, but listen, maybe I'm just looking out for you. Maybe I'm just saying, a lot of gamers don't necessarily have the ability to be aware of their hygiene as much as they should be. Maybe not everybody checks their butthole enough. I'm just saying, it's a health issue, it's a hygiene problem. I'm just looking out for your best interests because obviously I'm a gamer, and that means that all of you are probably gamers, and that means that you gotta check your buttholes to make sure they're clean, okay? I'm just saying, someone's gotta check your butthole, and it might as well be you, rather than someone else. I mean, you probably don't want, I'm not gonna finish that sentence, actually. We're just, that thought is gone, that line of thinking is over. Sometimes you get so far into something that you realize part way, you stop to ask, not can we, but should we? And the answer is no, we should not. Totally not gonna cut out the here's my butthole and add it to your soundboard. No! Oh my god, I'm gonna lose my mind. I'm gonna lose my mind if you do that. No! When she was talking about pulling things out of her brain, you legit thought she was gonna say butthole instead? No! No, we're done. We're done talking about buttholes. Buttholes are forbidden. Buttholes are forbidden. Kazik! Hey, I love you! Mwah! How are you doing? I hope you're good. I hope you're good. What's up? Hey, Skull. Good to see you. What's up? Not too much here. What's up with you? What's up with you? Haven't in a while. You guys, so thanks. Yeah. See? I'm just saying. You probably haven't checked your butthole in a while. Most people, they think to maybe watch their butthole, but maybe they don't think to check it. It's kind of hard to check your butthole, right? It's kind of hard to check. Potter, thank you for gifting a sub to Butthole. Woohoo! We're off to a fantastic start. Can I just say, the stream's going great. Stream is fantastic. Best stream I could ask for, best stream I could ever ask for, the Butthole stream. That's what I'm gonna change this title of the stream to the Butthole stream. I'm not going to do that because instead I'm just going to say, what the fox is going on around here? And that'll do. That'll get the point across. Butthole stream. Woo! You've heard of the pee-pee poo-poo jokes. You've heard of the VTubers that make the pee and the poo. Now get ready for the VTuber that makes the butthole. Well, I guess Suzu is like the butt fox, so maybe Suzu would have some information, insider information about how to do a butthole stream. I shouldn't have said those words in that order. Like how many some of you are done with that topic, then it goes on for another 5 minutes on it. Listen, okay, I cannot be held responsible for the words that I say. I cannot be held responsible for the things that I say. I'm gonna put a disclaimer in my panels down below. This is actually a thing I should do because this would be really funny. It'd be really funny to put a disclaimer on my stream on the panels below that is like, please do not hold me accountable for any of the things I say. All of the words I say might as well be nonsense and considered to be nothing and mean nothing because I have no idea what I'm saying at any given time, and I never think about the consequences of them because I am I was gonna say that I'm immune to propaganda, but that doesn't make sense or work. Warning, Minty may talk about buttholes at any moment. I want to get the, like, you know how like the Smash Brothers, like a new challenger is approaching screen? It'd be really, really funny to do an edit here of like the like and it's like me, and then the like thing loads in and it's just me saying, we're gonna talk about butthole. Hey Minty, you want pet pats? Pet pats! Oh, whoops. Hi! Pet pats for you. Pet pats. Pet pats for everybody. Come here. Come here. Hey! Hey! You're getting regular head pats. You're getting regular head pats. No throwing things, no buttholes. This is a wholesome, sweet family time, okay? Insert Dark Souls finger butthole message! Oh yeah, I'm just foreshadowing. This is actually a Dark Souls stream now. Did you know that this is a Dark Souls stream? Check out my combat roll. Whee! Yeah, I was just getting ready to fast roll. You know, my load right now is a medium load instead of a light load, so my roll is a little bit slower than normal. But I have the normal roll. If I were to put on more equipment like a greatsword or something, then it'd be a slow roll and it'd be like this. And there'd be like a loud thudding sound, so it'd be like whoosh, and that would be my roll if I was heavy rolling in Dark Souls. Dark Souls or Dank Souls? It would only be Dank Souls if Ignis was here. So once Ignis gets here, it'll become Dank Souls. Why did automod? Not the large load? Listen, we're talking about buttholes, we're talking about loads, you know, it's the extremely most normal stream, as always. As always, as I like to say, you know, my catchphrase everyone knows is that I'm a completely normal streamer, and I love normal things that streamers love. And I'm not weird or strange or unusual at all. I know it's a little bit long for a catchphrase, but it's mine, and it's special to me, okay? Dark holes! I summon dark holes in defense mode, which allows me to draw 3 cards! Hey, Yuki, that's not what dark hole does. Yes, it is what dark hole does. It lets me summon it, and furthermore, it lets me play Pot of Greed, which lets me draw 3 cards! And then I activate Mirror Force, which lets me draw 3 cards! Fun fact, Dark Souls at one point was going to be called Dark Hole till they realized it meant anus. Wait, really? Is that literally true? Does that mean that they would have been called Demon Hole first? Because that would have been very funny if they were going to make Demon Hole. Demon Holes. A Princess Salty Bet Stream? Princess Salty Bet Stream. I don't know how I would... I don't think I can simulate a Mugen fight train, I don't think. But, you know, I support it, I support it. I do like Salty Bet. Salty Bet's pretty cool. Minty, what does the Graceful Charity do? It allows me to draw 3 cards! How did you know? And then I have to discard 2, but we ignore that part because it's a magic card. Because we're using the outdated term instead of the new updated spell card term. It's a magic card. It allows me to draw 3 cards, especially when I summon it in attack mode. And then it lets me draw 4 cards. No, that's only 3. It's only 3. No card would ever let you draw more than 3 cards, because that would be overpowered. You know that morphing jar that lets you redraw your hand or whatever? Actually, it only lets you draw 3 cards. It's also not a flip effect. It's also a magic card. I know. Well, actually adjusts glasses. You see, you're actually incorrect. It's Cyber Jar that lets you draw 3 cards. I just like, well, actually mansplained Yu-Gi-Oh, but I'm more and more wrong the further I get into the whole... Max C staring over there. Max C, by the way, I didn't know that it existed until I started playing Master Duel again like a year ago or whatever. And every time anybody was saying Max C, I was just like, what the hell is Max C? Like, until I saw the letters spelled out, I didn't understand what that word was. I was like, Max C? Max C. Like Maxi? Like M-A-X-Y? Or like M-A-X-S-E-A? Like, I didn't understand it was M-A-X-X-C. Like the letters C. It really confused me with that one. Sounds hilarious. I literally might actually make a short like that because it'd be really funny, and it'd be really funny to see, like, because like, could you imagine, you know how much people on the internet love to mansplain to like women? Could you imagine if I went on the internet and I gave just a completely incorrect piece of information and like explained further and further, and it was more and more incorrect the further I got down that rabbit hole of like pot of greed lets me draw 3 cards or whatever. And then like, could you imagine how many comments I would get from people that would be like, this is incorrect actually. I don't adjusts glasses, super nerd voice. This is actually incorrect information. I'm a big Yu-Gi-Oh player.
Turtle to launch the night at the moon.
And then my stone giant, golem of the stone sword, stone giant man stabs the moon, which I played, and destroying the moon affects the tides. And that allows me to kill all of your sea creatures. And don't tell the World Wildlife Foundation. I don't let them know. Don't let them know. Free engagement, yeah, literally summon thing face up in defense position. Okay, I think it's really funny to me that there is actually a way legally in the game to summon something in face down attack position, but not actually to summon it in face down attack position, but just to flip it into face down attack position. I forget which card it is, but there is a card. Not anymore, I'm hearing not anymore, so apparently they errated it. Okay, well, I prefer the version where, Darkness Approaches, that's the card, where it allows you to flip a card face down, regardless of its position. So if you had an attack position monster, you could flip it into face down attack position, which is the most pointless, stupid thing, but it's just something you couldn't do normally, so it has novelty, and I love that. I use Polymerization, which allows me to summon the Blue Eyes Ultimate Dragon, which lets me draw 3 cards, and the Blue Eyes Ultimate Dragon has 3 heads, but few people know that it also has 3 buttholes. Woo! Bow, 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 bow. The Blue Eyes Ultimate Butthole Dragon. Now you just go -3, -3, -3, -3. Like there's like League players who play Nasus, and every time they get like a kill, they say like +2 or +6 or whatever for like the stacks or whatever. It's like that, but it's just +3 because every time I do anything, it's summoning Pot of Greed to get 3 more cards. +3 in the chat, +3 in the chat. Every time I succeed in something, now we're gonna say +3. And 3 buttholes. Damn, imagine the diarrhea. Oh no, that's so cursed. That's so cursed. The B in Red Eyes B Dragon isn't for black, it's for butthole. Red Eyes Butthole Dragon! Use non-binary? That's cool, but that ain't gonna stop me from summoning my Red Eyes motherfluffin' butthole killing dragon. Oh my god. But Loudred and Explode canonically have 2 buttholes? What do you mean? What do you mean they canonically have 2 buttholes? How is that possible? I know that they have like weird anatomy because they have like the speaker mouths and ears and things, but maybe I don't know enough about the Pokemon anatomy, the deep lore of Pokemon butthole anatomy, but I just look behind them? What do you mean look behind them? Alright, hold on. I'm gonna Google this outside of a display capture before I pull it up on stream, just because I feel like I'm gonna get in trouble if I do it otherwise, but let's look up like Loudred X-Plowed 2 buttholes. I just noticed today that Whismer have visible buttholes. What an amazing Reddit thread to come up when I searched for that. Oh my god. Hold on, I have to show you this. This is way too good. This is way too good. Let me move over here. Oh my god, please look at this. Loudred X-Plowed 2 buttholes. I just noticed today that Whismer have visible buttholes, and then you click on it, and it goes here, and it's just a picture of Whisper from behind. Bro! I have never noticed that, and I hate it. I've never noticed that before, and I absolutely hate it. That's so cursed. Oh my god, that's so cursed. What the hell? Oh my god. Butthole have an ass. How did this happen? How did we get here? I literally don't know how we got here. What even started this whole stupid butthole train of logic? Why did we start talking about this? Thinking about how Loxley made a video on Pokemon buttholes. Did he? That sounds amazing, actually. That sounds really funny. I saw a post. There's this person I've been following on Tumblr named like Demily something or other. And she's like a trans girl who recently got bottom surgery. So it's really funny seeing a lot of her posts because she says a lot of things that I like hadn't thought to say in like ways that I hadn't thought to say them. But like one of the things she says regularly is like she makes jokes about like quote unquote her gay butthole. So somebody asked her if the pussy is also gay and she was like, it's bisexual actually. And I love that answer. It's such a good answer. I love that. It's so good. I feel like I might have missed some redeems. I might have missed something. I missed the girls button, so I can push the girls button for Cat. There goes the girls button. Woohoo! Cat was also the first fox, so thank you for that. Ma, there's a fluffing fox outside. Ma, there's a weird fluffing fox outside. Different holes for different pride flags. Oh no! And then Gazpacho. Hi, hey. Ara. Oh my. You always come in and do that one. You always do that one. I see you there, you degenerate slime mother fluffer. And I'm gonna fluff you up, man. I would say that I would beat you up or something, but I would get in trouble for that. So this is me not saying that. The awa. The era. Okay, did you know that Torchic has the smallest gender difference in all of Pokemon, being just a 1 pixel difference on its butt? Did you also know that 1 pixel is brown because it represents how farmers check the sex of a chick by doing something with the butt, so it's actually poop? What? That sounds incredibly fake. I don't feel like you would lie to me about that, because it's too specific for you to come up with a reason to have said that. But that sounds so fake. You have to understand how fake that sounds, right? You have to understand. Let me get this straight. Princess is the Cataquack, VTuber, the Pisstuber, and Butthole Tuber, and God. You can erase all of those except for God. I'm actually just God. And because I'm God, that means that I am all things, which I guess if you technically want to say includes those things, that's fine. But those are not explicitly what I am, okay? Those are not explicitly what I am. You can make me tweet boys for 8K. Okay, Haru, I'll make you a deal, okay? I'll make you a deal. If you, instead of that, if you redeem... Let's see. If you redeem...
Pretty sure it's fake. I think one Torchic gender has very slightly smaller head feathers.
Smaller head feathers? See, that would make more sense to me. If you redeem, throw all the things instead for 4,000. I'll give you a discount and I'll tweet boys for you for that, okay? That's a minty special just for you, Haru. Also, thank you for the bits, Void. I appreciate that. Thank you. Minty is simultaneously all buttholes in the universe. That's right. I am ever-present, omnipresent. I am God, and that means that I am everywhere. I am inside you. I am you. I am even all parts of you, including your butthole. That's right, everyone. You heard it here first. Breaking news. Breaking news, everyone. Ow. No, I forgot about that fact that would throw things at me, but I guess I gotta tweet boys now. Do you want me to tweet boys just like, how do you want to tweet it? Like with an exclamation point, all caps, lowercase, 1 capital letter at the beginning, /J. But yeah, breaking news, everybody. Minty Yukimi, Arctic Fox VTuber, local god of the universe, also happens to be your butthole specifically. Congratulations! You have a godly butthole. I didn't think about that until after I said it, but I hate it. Just like you would tweet girls. Okay, so boys with 1 capital letter and an exclamation point. Something went wrong? Twitter, come on. I have an important thing to do here. Let me refresh my Twitter. Refresh. Boys! Alright, there you go. There you go, Haru. There is that tweet for you. You got the special discount. You got the half off tweet discount. Hi, I got really tiny there for a second. I forgot. Whoops. That's some kinky shiz. No. It's not kinky. It's not kinky. It's just stupid. I'm not kinky. I'm just stupid, okay? There's a big difference. There's a big difference in someone who's purposefully making dumb innuendos and someone who just says things and doesn't think about them, okay? All right, there's a big difference there. What, Minty Angie? No! No! Hey, have you heard the good word? No, not about Jesus. About Minty Yukime. You should let her in. To your house. To your home. To your butthole. I hate it. That's so cursed. That's so cursed. Oh my god.
Meanwhile in YGO, Joey put the fear of God in the main villain and I'm mad he passed out.
Wait, Joey put the fear of God in the main villain? Who's the main villain? You mean Yu-Gi-Oh, right? Are you talking about Kaiba? Or like Pegasus? Or like Yosabura Kaiba? Or like the little green hair, blue-green haired like shit kid? Which one? Dark Merrick? How did I forget about Merrick? Yeah, okay, alright. How did Joey put the fear of God in Merrick? I don't understand that. I don't remember that happening. Take your favorite anime and replace the last word with butthole. Oshino butthole! Which, which is really funny because Oshino Ko is like basically like oh my god, it's basically like support my child, love my child is number one, right? Because like of course Oshi is like to support, right? That's like a word that in idol culture it means like your favorite. So like, and Ko is child, so it's like my favorite child, sort of, or like support my child or my number one child, that kind of thing, or kids plural, I guess, because the context. So if you replace Ko with butthole, it becomes my favorite butthole. Or support my butthole. Which sounds like a really, really funny, like, reverse D's nuts joke. Like, instead of like, haha, ha 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 ha, Ligma, wait, no, what's Ligma? No, what's the D's nuts one? Instead of Ligma balls, I need a D nuts joke. What's a D's nuts joke? C D's nuts or whatever, like, yeah, so there's like, okay, my brain just completely forgot how to make these nuts jokes. So, there we go, they're gone. But instead of like, how about you see these nuts, it's like, how about you see this butthole? No, there's something there. I cannot find it. It is evading me. Support my butthole. I'm Minty Yukime, and I'm running for president. Please make sure to go out to the polls and support my butthole. Which of course is just a smaller part of me and my platform, but I mean, you know, if it's what you care about, if it's what will radicalize the voters in my name, then it's what we'll talk about, okay? I'm just here to please the people, alright? Reminder to check your butthole.
Joey almost beat Dark Merrick, but died, passed out from Shadow Game's hand in the middle of making his game-winning play, and Merrick was so terrified he threw up.
What? I don't remember that. I think I must have missed the ending of like the Merrick arc or whatever, like the Battle City arc. I don't think I ever actually saw the real ending to that. But that's kind of crazy. That's really cool, actually. I love that. Looked half an hour ago when shopping came back and you're still about the buttholes. We are not talking about buttholes. I don't know what you're talking about, little bro. This is a safer Rick family-friendly space. We would never talk about buttholes in front of a live studio audience. Okay, we would never talk about buttholes instead of a live studio audience. Isn't that right, everybody? Thank you. We'll be here all week. God. These nuts jokes are obsolete. That's chill. Ligma butthole? I guess that one would work. Actually. That's like, it doesn't have the same energy, though. I feel like support this butthole sounds really funny. But like, I don't know why. That sounds funny to me. It's not like a D's nuts joke. It doesn't work the same way. Obsolete D's nuts. I'm still mad about that. I still think about that. I go back and I look at that clip sometimes and I'm like, what the hell is wrong with me? How did my brain do that? Love you too, little bro. Joey/Jonichi is your favorite Yu-Gi-Oh character? Yeah, he's pretty good. I like his Brooklyn Rage. I don't wanna be a furry. Brooklyn Rage, Brooklyn Rage. Obviously Joey's a weakling for not wanting to be a furry though, because being a furry is based. Just saying. Shoutouts to Riker. Any people make fun of your man's Joey? Listen, Joey is an easy bullying target, okay? Excuse me. He's like an underdog, he's like a dork, he's like very silly, he's bad at the game, but he gets better over time and he's very lovable, which means he's very like, he's got the underdog thing going on. He's like you know how like Luigi is more popular than Mario? Not actually, but kind of. Like, on average, if you ask people about the Mario franchise, more often than not, they'll tell you they prefer Luigi over Mario, right? Because Luigi kind of has the underdog thing going on. He's kind of the lovable dork. He's like a little bit less confident. He has a certain lovable quality to him. And Joey kind of has the Luigi thing going on, right? Right? Joey's top 3. True. Iggy just shouted out Ichigoma, who, by the way, is Riker, who I was just talking about. For anyone who doesn't know, previously known as Hanako, Ichigoma has rebranded as Riker and is going by a new identity of Riker, and I love them. They're wonderful. Make sure to go support them. What you love about Blue Eyes and Red Eyes support is the theme of power versus potential. Blue Eyes have always been hard-hitting brute force attackers like Kaiba, but Red Eyes have always been about growing and potential like Joey. And they've always been worse. There was actually a brief period of time where I think the Red Eyes, there was like a certain type of Red Eyes, like fusion monster, like Link summon or something that was overpowered, I believe. I think Momo was talking to me about that back when we played forever ago, that like there was a Red Eyes deck that was like game breaking. Red Eyes Dragoon! Yeah, Iggy knows about it immediately. See, if you're in the Yu-Gi-Oh sphere, you immediately know about it, because apparently it was like game breakingly crazy. Put some respect on his damn name. We do love Joey here. If Luigi is the underdog, Waluigi is straight up irrelevant. Oh, my cat's throwing up. I gotta go handle that. Be right back, sorry. Kitty. Were you able to hear me when I was out there cleaning that? I guess you probably can't. Hold on, let me turn my noise gate off. I would you be able to hear me when I'm going off and doing things, because I need to do this right now. Okay, so now... You can still hear me now, right? Okay, cool. I still need to clean up more. I'll be right back. think that's basically everything handled. Okay, hi. Hello, everybody. Hi. How much of that were you able to hear? Could you hear that? Being risky and doing it at work. Hi, Juniper. Good to see you. Good to see you. How much of that were you able to hear, by the way? I don't know how far you could hear me away from.
The only better duelists than Joey are Yugi and Kaiba, and Joey beat Yugi to get his red eyes back.
That's pretty true. That's pretty true. Although, you could very easily argue that Yugi kind of let Joey win, because Yugi, of course, has, like, protagonist power, and also the Millennium, like, cheating item or whatever. But, you know, we do love that for him. We do love that for him. Hi, Drama. Good to see you. The cow is expelling material from her butthole. No, from her front butthole. Okay, I see what you're saying there. I still dislike that. I still dislike that. You could hear whispers from beyond. You had ominous whispering going on. Ominous whispering? Could you really hear me from far away? Only very distantly? Okay. So the funny thing about that is you couldn't hear me at first because I had my like noise gate on or whatever, and apparently it's really effective. So that's good to know. If I ever have like Momo streaming in the background or like Bunny streaming in a room like with a door open or something, I don't think you'll be able to hear them at all. So that's actually really reassuring. But if I turn off my noise gate, you can actually hear me very faintly yelling from the distance, I think. I'll be curious to go back in time, like to go back and see how that sounded. If there weren't any background music, wait, what? Background music? Where did I go? If there weren't any background music, you could sample this for ominous chanting. Really? That's really funny. That's really funny. I guess it was like echoing strangely. That's so weird. That was expelling. All right, it's like the gibberish you hear when evil characters use magic. That's really funny. That's really funny. But yeah, I just, because she threw up directly onto like a pair of my shorts and also a shirt, I was like, you know what, we're just gonna do laundry right now. So there's your little bit of a laundry segment, since we had joked about doing a laundry stream. So thank you Potter for that idea, because I wouldn't have maybe necessarily thought to do that if you hadn't brought up the joke earlier. So ta-da, we did the laundry stream, everybody. Woo! What if you wanted to hear distant Momo noises? Well, I could just turn the noise gate off and you can finally, like, and you can hear her. Ah, finally. Fan service. Okay. Hydrated. Feeling good. Reminder everybody to stay hydrated. I haven't done a Minty Mama check-in in a while. Hey, stay hydrated. Make sure to have enough food. Make sure to take your meds today. It's still early enough in the day. If you have meds to take, you should take them, okay? It's just Momo yelling at Minty to bottom her. She wouldn't do that on stream, probably, much. Okay, she might do it a little bit. Stay wet and thirsty. So true. I love it when all of my viewers are wet and thirsty, or wet and hydrated. I like it when all my viewers are well hydrated. There's something in there that's wrong. There's something wrong about what I just said, but you know what? It's fine. I'm gonna take another drink. Thank you for the hydration, Iggy. My branded advanced GG shaker with my electric frostberry drink in it. Wet. Excuse me. Okay. So, there's like a million things I could talk about. There's like a million things that I have that have happened in the past time, in the month that I've been gone, since the fire happened, since I've been moving into the new place, and I have a lot of things I want to do. But, I had an idea for the stream today, and it's gonna be a short stream because I didn't get started until later. However, I do have a very silly idea for the stream today that I set up that I kind of want to get to and try at least a little bit of because it seems very stupid and fun. Thank you. Thank you, Kat. I appreciate that. Wet and thirsty is an awful way to describe a family-friendly chat. So when you're wet and thirsty, that's when you're in the ocean, because you can't drink the seawater because it'll make you go crazy and make you thirstier because it's too salty. So whenever you're in the ocean, that's when you're wet and thirsty. Or if you're like at a water park and you don't want to drink the water because it's like the water everyone's swimming in, but you're thirsty because it's like a lot of physical work. So you have to, that in water parks and at the ocean is when you're wet and thirsty. So basically what I'm saying is that I'm going to rebrand as a SeedTuber and say that all of you here are constantly at a water park. And that's why you're wet and thirsty. Makes total sense, right? Yeah, I thought so. In water parks, it's more pee than water. No, haven't you heard? Haven't you heard? Obviously, if you pee in the water at a water park, there's chemicals in it that turns the water purple. That way you get ashamed of yourself for peeing in the water. Have any of you ever heard that before? Have any of you ever heard that before? That's a thing that I heard about after I was like I didn't hear about it as a kid, but I heard about it as like an adult. And I was just like so confused because like, what do you mean? Of course that doesn't happen. But if I was a little kid and I heard that, I would absolutely be too afraid to like ever do it. Not that I like, you know, did, but like I would like look at that and be like, oh God, that would be terrifying. I don't want to test that. Wait, so there are chemicals in the water? The chemicals in the water are turning the gays frogs. That's how it goes, right? That's the quote. Turning the gays into frogs. Tina, back me up. We're turning the gays into frogs. Yeah, that's it. Yeah, that's it. Cool. Thanks. Yeah. Hi, Kono. Good to see you. And had bleached the pool. Oh, hello. Hi. Or blue. Yeah. So it turns it. I guess I could turn it blue, and that'd be less noticeable. The funny thing about pools, right, is that there's almost definitely people who pee in pools. Almost definitely. Unfortunately. But the thing that makes that kind of okay is that the pools are full of chlorine. Like, tons of chlorine. Like, you know how you get out of a pool and it smells like crazy? Because you have, like, all the chlorine smell in your hair and everything, and, like, it doesn't come off unless you, like, shower or whatever? That stuff is, like, insane at, like, getting rid of, like, bad stuff for you. And also it means you should not drink the pool water because it's bad for you. even if there was no pee in it at all, which there probably is, so be wary of that. What if we peed in the water park together and we were both girls? Funny though, you're actually allergic to a lot of pool chemicals and it sucks. Oh, that does suck. I've never heard of anyone being allergic to the chlorine in pool chemicals, but like, that sucks a lot. If it turned red, it would add another level of excitement. That would be terrifying! It would be like the Hell Chow Garden in Sonic Adventure 2, whenever you go to the Dark Garden and the water is all red. It'd be like that. Chlorine is pretty common allergy. Really? I've never known anyone that had it or heard anyone that talked about it. That's crazy. That feels like I should have heard about that. Well, I'm really sorry to hear that. That sucks. I feel so bad for you. That would like... I'd be so sad because I love swimming, and one of the easiest ways to go swimming is like in a pool, right? Unless you live by the ocean or something, or like on a beach or somewhere you can go swimming like that, but that's like a different situation. I miss swimming. I'm so sad because the place I used to live at before the apartment fire actually had a pool that I could go to, but my new place doesn't have a pool, so I have to like sign up to a new place that has a pool so I can go swimming, and I really want to, but I just like I have to like do it, and like that sucks because like this place I'm at doesn't have a lot of like online information, so you have to like call people and physically go to places, and it's like, ugh, why can't I just like go to your website and see the information and click the buttons and then come in and go swimming? Like, I don't want to have to like go there physically and be like, hey, I want to sign up for a pool, and then have them be like, oh, you're actually at the wrong building. You have to go down this street and then go down this aisle and turn left here and walk into the city hall and sign up for a pool pass. And then once you get your pool pass, you have to go to the government building where they approve you for your pool pass to give you entrance into the gym, because the pool is beyond the gym, and then behind the gym is where the pool is. So once you get your approval from the government, which takes 2 to 4 weeks, then you can go into the pool, but only once every like month or something, because there's limited spaces or something. I'm making up a fake situation here. I'm sandbagging the pool situation, but basically it feels like it'll be really hard and annoying to sign up to get like a membership at a place in the pool. So I don't really want to deal with it, but I also really want to deal with it because I want to go swimming. Minty went from swimming in water to swimming in pussy. So true. Anyone, I mean, we have Yuki Cat here once again on the desk. She's now licking plastic. Are you licking plastic, baby? What plastic are you even licking? I don't know what she's on. She's doing something. Macro plastics. Can we please roast Iggy for a second here? Iggy's been on some sort of like crazy like cooking spree, and first of all, I want to say I'm very proud of you for caring about your health and doing better to make sure that you are eating healthier. and trying to like have a better, you know, healthy lifestyle. However, Iggy is the most cursed chef I've ever heard of. No, Potter, no, you don't understand. Iggy is like microwaving eggs and putting like cheese on Ritz crackers and then microwaving that. It's basically everything in the microwave, and it's like, I love microplastics in all of my food. I don't know, microwaves are okay, they're okay, but like, come on, the pan, it's easy, it does a lot of damage. the toaster oven, it's like the same thing as the microwave, with like, even if you use aluminum foil, there's no dishes. You can just line a tray with aluminum foil and suddenly, hey, there's no dishes. You can just throw out the foil when you're done and it's easy. It does a lot of damage. You can't throw the praise in there. Listen, okay, I'm praising you because I do think it's a good thing you're doing, trying to care more about your diet. I think that's really cool. However, you are so cursed because the things you're like trying to cook and do with the microwave are insane. It's like, I understand, right? I understand. I too grew up in a household where cooking wasn't a thing, all right? I too grew up in a household where there were no pots or pans or like a usable stove or whatever. My family didn't cook anything. They always just got food out, or they made frozen meals or whatever. So I learned how to use microwave eggs at the time. And like, that was fine when I was living in a household that was not mine to control. And with like my current situation, as I have like moved to new places and gotten like with other people, I've learned, hey, cooking is a thing you can do. It's actually very easy. It's not a lot of work, and it lets you make much tastier food, even like healthier in some cases. And it's way less cursed. It's actually like a good. And it's so worth the time and effort to learn how to do. I promise you, it is so worth it to learn how to cook. Cooking is awesome. It's not even that hard. It's like, you just kind of do whatever you want with it. Like literally, there is no wrong way to cook. Even your cursed stuff is kind of like, I don't like it. A lot of people aren't gonna like it. I wouldn't ever serve it to anyone. But if you like it, technically that's fine, okay? It's technically fine if it's what you like. However, I'm still going to roast you because it's cursed. It's still cursed, okay? I'm still gonna roast you because it's cursed. Listen, Iggy. Listen, hey, come here. Listen to me, all right? I never said that I was smart. I'm not actually sure if Misty is going to upload them on YouTube or not, but we've started doing like a group Let's Play of Danganronpa 2 and like voicing some of the characters. And one of the things that my character does that's really funny is being like a hypocrite, but like in a charming kind of silly way. Like, for example, one of the lines last night was him being like, an impressive statement, but one should not so easily raise their voice. And then in the very next line, he was just like yelling about like, I am the ultimate warrior, like he's like some nonsense like that, and like was just yelling it, and it's just like, bro, you just literally said not to raise your voice, okay? Listen, I'm just saying there's a reason that I'm voicing that character, Iggy. I have the low-key accidental hypocrite in my brain somewhere, alright? I have the contradicting personality traits that make me go back and forth. Like, for example, saying that cooking can be whatever you want it to be and you can do whatever you want with it, but also that is cursed cooking and you shouldn't do it, okay? Alright? I can have both, alright? I can have my cake and eat it too. I can have my cake and be it too. I can do everything I want with cake. That cake, that's my cake, alright? I got that cake. We love Gundam in this house. I do love Gundam Danganronpa. Gundam Tanaka, the ultimate breeder, who, just the best character in any fiction ever. Just gotta say that. Best character ever. Love him. You wanna become cake? No, I don't want to become bread. Actually, this is fine. I'm okay with being bread. Fun fact, cake is another word for butt. Butt. So true. Never had microwave pizza and it shows. I have had microwave pizza and it's fine. It's okay. There's certain types of pizza that are even like sometimes a little bit better in the microwave depending on the type of pizza it is and what you want from it. However, in like 90% of cases, I would rather have toaster oven or oven pizza for the reheat, okay? Okay? Unless you're talking about cooking it in the microwave, in which case, I don't know that there's ever an appropriate time for that, actually. I don't think there's ever an appropriate time for that. Terra supremacy? I'm sorry, Kronos, you're being voted off the island. Death, I cast a plague upon your household. or even a pan. Yeah, even a pan. Even reheating your pizza in the pan, that is an underrated method. People don't do that, where you like, you just put it in the pan on like a low heat, kind of like how you would with a bread. Like, okay, here's something that people don't do. It's way more effort, so I understand why not. But people, if you want to have the best fucking toast of your life, don't put it in a toaster, don't put it in a toaster oven. Go ahead and butter both sides of it. Heat up your pan to like a medium high-ish heat. Drop it in there. Wait for it to go for a little bit. Flip it over. Basically, pretend you're making a grilled cheese, okay? Pretend you're making a grilled cheese, but don't put cheese on it. It's just toast. And you have yourself some amazing pan-toasted bread that is really good. I made some this morning. And a couple of scrambled eggs with like soy sauce and sesame oil. Chef's kiss. Amazing. One of my favorite types of breakfasts is literally just pan-toasted bread and eggs. And I gave some to Priscilla, and she really liked them. And it was really funny because Taylor was like, oh, I don't like to have breakfast in the morning because it activates my metabolism. And then I was like, well, that's stupid, and you should try this anyway. And he tried a bite of the pan toast that I made, and it was like a roasted garlic bread. And it was like a bakery roasted garlic bread. And I pan toasted it, and he was like hesitant because it was actually okay. So I like to get nice bakery bread and then freeze it, and then slightly microwave it so that it defrosts a little bit, and then toast it afterwards, okay? But Taylor doesn't like frozen bread, so he was a little bit unsure if he would like it or not. But I had him try it, the pan toasted bread, and he took one bite, and he was like, okay, can I have the rest of this? It's really good. So he ate the whole thing, and he wanted to, he was like, I gotta get on that pan toasting thing. That's so good. There's a frozen pizza you used to put in the microwave that was delicious, but it was so soft you could cut it with a handleable plastic fork. That sounds pretty cursed. Like, if you like soft pizza, that's fine, okay? If you like soft pizza, that is fine. That is fine, and I get that, alright? Okay with what now? Hold on, I gotta see what this clip is. What's this clip all about? Let me... No, I don't want to become bread. Actually, this is fine. I'm okay with being bread. Oh, hey, you can't just take me out of context like that. No, not like this, not again. No. I hate streaming. Streaming is the worst thing that's ever happened. I can't say it with a straight face. I love streaming too much. God damn it. Okay, alright, listen, okay. Just because I like streaming doesn't mean you can just take me out of context and make me sound like I'm saying cursed things, alright? I mean, you can, and you will, and you have, and you do, but, haha, but. Casually repost the pic I made with your face on bread. There was an old meme like that too, yeah. There was like a time where Momo, I think, made a thread of turning VTubers into bread by like putting their face on like loaves of bread. I think that was like back in 2020 though. It was like a long time ago at this point. I think Coolsville sucks. There's so much in this stream that could be clipped out of context. I mean, okay, listen, alright. I am just a little creature, and I cannot be held accountable for the things that I say, because I do not think about them before I say them. You know how, like, do you have an internal monologue? This is an interesting question, actually. Some people have an internal monologue, right? Not everyone does, but some people do. I, for one, sometimes have an internal monologue. If I'm not actively talking about something, I can think about something. Like, if I wanted to formulate a sentence in my head, like if I was to take a break here before formulating a sentence about, like, I don't know, Sonic, so let me take a break. Sonic is a really cool hedgehog and I love him. So I thought about that sentence before I said it in my head, okay? But normally I wouldn't have to do that to stop before I actually say it. I would just come out of my mouth, the thought would generate as I'm saying it. What I'm doing right now is just generating the words as they come to my brain. The brain is creating them as I'm saying them, okay? So there's no time to think about it. There's no time to plan what I'm saying. It just happens, the words come out, they go, and that's it, all right? So, do you have an internal monologue where you have to pause before you say things, or do you just have a stream of consciousness where you just say things and then think about them afterwards? Because that's what gets me in trouble a lot of the time, is I just say things. You know, sometimes you just go and you just say things, and you don't think about what they mean or how they sound until after you say them, and then So you know how like sometimes when you're like, when you have a conversation with someone, okay? So you're having a conversation with someone, or there's like a joke to be made, or you make a joke, or someone makes a joke, and there's like a funny comeback, or like a roast or something, and you don't nail it, right? You just barely miss the mark. You miss the joke, you miss it by a little bit. Now, in real life, typically when that happens, you can like later on in your day eventually rethink about it, or like have it run through your mind and simulate a better version of that interaction, right? You can simulate a better version where you said something funnier, something wittier, something more on point, something more eloquently constructed. And maybe you in the shower have that thought, right? Where you're just kind of thinking to yourself about something that happened in your day and how you could have done better. And then maybe next time that something comes up, you have the chance to say it or whatever. Streaming is really funny because basically I have those moments happen live on stream here where I will say something, and this happens all the time. You probably like are thinking about it as I'm saying it. It happens all the time where I will say something and immediately I will be like, hold on, I'm missing this. This is a miss. There's a better joke here. Let me generate the better joke real quick. Hold on. There's a better line. There's a better roast. There's a better comeback. I'm not quite getting it. I'm not quite getting it right now. I need someone to come back in with the power of editing and clipping, or someone in the chat to help kickstart my brain with like a little jumper cable and go so bzzz, and activate my neurons so that I can get the better answer. And then because it's streaming, they can take me out of context saying the first thing without saying... Sorry, hold on. They can take me out of context saying the first thing without saying the second thing, and suddenly you have the perfect interaction as if you never had messed up in the first place. And that's the thing that I like about streaming. Not the thing I like about streaming, but that's one of the things I like about streaming, is that I can just present it as if I'm always perfect to everyone on the outside. So like you all here who get to hang out with me and talk with me, you all know all of my little silly, witty imperfections and idiosyncrasies and nonsense. But the majority of the people who are going to watch my content are going to see it on like YouTube through shorts or edited clips. They're going to see like clips on Twitch. They're going to see out of context like little bits of things here and there. And to them, I get to come across like a perfectly eloquent, very funny, witty, goofy, creative person at all times with no flaws at all. And that's the secret to content creation, is that actually, even though like you might think that someone is this perfectly well-spoken, hilarious, witty person, in reality, during the stream, I could be messing up the whole time. Like, I could literally mess up every single joke and then get one joke right and clip that one joke out of context, and that's all anyone will ever see about it ever again. Like when Chibi got her sister with a DSNS joke and then said, clip that out loud off stream. Yeah. Like, there's literally I wish there was like a clip that button IRL, because there are so many times where I wish that I could just do that in real life, but I can't, which is why it's better to stream, which is why I love streaming and I need to do more of it. Hi Radish, good to see you. You're dreaming you're back, so happy. Thank you. I'm so happy to be back. Yes, I forgot to talk about it, but obviously I haven't streamed a lot since my like quote unquote comeback last week or whatever, and I'm gonna actually do like a proper comeback in the future, but I just wanted to stream while I can. I have everything set up again, so I just wanted to stream. I also, last time that I streamed, I also had the realization that I can do IRL streams now, which means I can play Fluffin' Ring Fit, and I am so hyped for that. Expect me to be doing a lot of Ring Fit once I get that set up. Once I get a few more lights in here, because right now it's a little bit dark in here. I would love to get a couple more fairy lights and like a little bit more like pretty mood lighting, maybe set up my green screen or something and play Ring Fit. That would be great. I would love that. Ring Fit. I love Ring Fit, and I want to get back in better shape because I haven't been exercising very much. Technically I've been exercising a lot because this moving bullshit has been a ton of work. I've been having to lift heavy things and move packages and build things and carry stuff and do lots of cleaning, and like, oh my god, it's a lot of stupid physical labor, and my muscles are always really sore at all times because it's always constant stupid work. But I want to get in better shape, and Ring Fit is the better way to actually stay in proper shape instead of the like kind of pseudo exercise that like cleaning and stuff happens to be or whatever. Yo, Tara! Hope you have fans in there too. I have an air purifier in here, which kind of functions as a fan, but not exactly. But it's pretty cool in my apartment in general. I guess if I'm playing Ring Fit, I should probably get a fan, though. You know, you're actually really smart, Tara. Thank you for that. I'm not going to destroy you at the Denny's parking lot today. You've earned your keep today. Also, make sure to go follow Tara. They're a shark. They're really cool, and they fight with me regularly at the Denny's parking lot at 3 a.m. 3 a.m. so you know that it's a friendly rivalry instead of 5 a.m. where the actual beef happens, okay? All right? Your sweat is so shiny and beautiful. Yeah, that's one of those lines in Ring Fit that always stands out to me. Every time I hear it, I'm like, I don't know about that one. I don't know about that one, coach. You always run a fan when you Ring Fit. See, I never used to, but I used to play Ring Fit in like my living room, and we typically keep Okay, all right, sorry, I had a bird moment there. We typically keep the cool really high, so bird mode on. It's like how pigeons do that like bird trill. Oh god, I'm turning into a pigeon. I'm turning into a pigeon VTuber. This was foretold. 'Twas foretold. The curse of Pigeon Yukime. Ring monster wants to lick it. Oh no, oh no. Typically off the old block. A chip off the old typical block. Hatoful Oshi. Oshi no pigeon. Or does Hatoful mean pigeon? I know Hatoful Boyfriend is like the pigeon dating game, but what does Hatoful mean? I actually don't know that. Her metamorphosis has begun. Oh no. Hi kitty cat. Hi baby girl. Hey Yuki cat. She's oh, there she goes again. Never mind. She was gonna say hi to you all, but she decided not to. Guess you all must be stinky dorky losers and she doesn't like you all. Whoopsies. Lucky you're not feeling creative enough right now. Oh, wait. For what? For what? What would I be? I probably am lucky. However, you have to let me know so that I can do it later if I want to. It's a pun on heartful, but with hato, aka Japanese for pigeon. Oh, okay. That is good to know. I love that. That's really cute. Hato means pigeon. Hatoful is like heartfelt or hurtful. Hurtful. I don't think it's hurtful. I think it's heartful. Heartfelt. Hurtful? Hurtful. Hurtful would just be a really funny word to use for that. It'd be a very silly word to use for that. Okay. Let me take a drink real quick. Everyone else remember to stay hydrated, okay? Drink your water, mother fluffers. Drink your water. Okay. Pigeon Yukimi art, of course. Oh, okay. I see you. I'm locking that one away in the old noggin, okay? Hello, are y'all friendly to trans gay furries? Yes, of course! Yo! Hi, Luis. Welcome to the chat. We are extremely friendly to LGBT friends. This is an extremely gay, queer, bi, lesbian, trans stream space. I'm a trans woman myself, and I'm a borderline on the like furry kind of aspect of things, but I love furries. They're great. My wife is becoming a furry. Riker, my friend my friend Riker is a furry. I have lots of furry friends. I briefly engaged in like a furry community for a while back before I was a furry, just because like a friend of mine was a furry and they were like, well, it doesn't matter if you're a furry or not. They're just cool people to hang out and talk with, and she was totally right. So I think furries are great. Lots of engineers, lots of smart people in the furry community, lots of really talented artists, and basically VTubers are just the like modern, slightly more normie version of furries if you think about it. But anyway, yes, we love furries here. I love LGBT people. Welcome, and thank you for stopping by and following here. Okay, my brain just completely lost it. Thanks for becoming a scoop here at the Winter Stream Cafe. Go ahead and pull up a chair, and can I offer you a tea or a coffee today? You saying VTubers are diet furries? Listen, okay? You're the one who said it, but I will back you up. Yes, VTubers are diet furries. That is a very accurate way of saying that, okay? VTubers are just furries 2.0. Sort of. So like, a lot of people are weirded out or afraid of furries, okay? A lot of people are weirded out by furries because of some bizarro world expectation or suspicion or like fear of it being some sort of weird sexual thing. And let me just describe something here for you, okay? And tell me if this rings any bells. Tell me if anything comes to mind for you here, okay? So furries are a subsect of like the artist community that also is usually part of like furries are usually pretty LGBT or LGBT friendly, right? In general, there's not a ton of like straight homophobic furries or anything like that, right? There maybe are some, but in general, furry spaces are pretty LGBT. So, for some reason, in LGBT spaces and online and just general spaces and a lot of everywhere, even in the most gay of spaces, a lot of people are afraid of furries. They think that they're weird, they think that they're weirdly sexual, they get uncomfortable around them for some reason, and they don't like them. They're afraid of being called a furry, they don't like being associated with it, and all because of some weird misguided expectation that it's some sort of weird sex thing. Now, does that remind you of anything? Does that make you think of anything? Because basically, being a furry is like being gay for gay people. Because if you think about it, straight people and normies are afraid of gay people. They're afraid of being gay. They used to use gay as an insult, and sometimes still do, because they think it's weird or gross or sexual, or they're uncomfortable around it because of some weird expectation that it's this weird sexual thing that they don't like and don't want to be around. So it's like, literally, it's like the way that straight people react to gay people and are like weirdly kind of homophobic and afraid of them and afraid of being associated with them. Furries are like gay people for gay people. They get double oppressed. They get double oppressed because they get treated the same way that gay people do, but like within the gay community a lot of the time. And I think that's lame and stupid, and furries are awesome. Furries are awesome. It's the moral of the story. It's the moral of the story here, okay? They're typically suspiciously rich. That's only some furries. There's a couple of furries who are like really smart engineering types or mechanics. There's a bunch of crossover with furries and mechanics, and they end up being decently well off. However, there are also many furries who are completely broke, like everyone else in the world. Like me, like you. Woohoo! You know of one furry that's super problematic in the Pokemon community specifically? However, furries are cool in general. Your favorite is when people are like, oh, you're a furry, so... like, is that some kind of gotcha? Yeah, no, literally, it's the same sort of thing. It's the same sort of thing as that. When people are like, oh, what, you're gay? What are you, gay? Like, it's like an insult. But, like, it's not an insult. Being furry isn't an insult. People are weird about it. People are weird about it, dude. And it's so dumb and stupid, and I'm gonna fist fight all the furry phobes. There should be a word for, like, weird, like, low-key people who are kind of, like, weirdly... bigoted against furries, because it's just a subsect of the whole like thing, right? It's just another thing. It's just another subsect of the queer community. Realistically, you sell and build fursuits. That's awesome. Oh my god, your dad hates furries. I'm so sorry. That sucks. But you know, very relatable. Very relatable. Furries need to learn 2 different types of anatomy to draw their OCs. They're built different. That's true. Sometimes they have to learn more than 2 types of anatomy, because if there's scalies, if there's like bird furries, if there's like fish furries, if there's like a couple of people that make their own like fantasy races. There's one that's like oh god, I can't remember their name, but there's like a specific kind of like fluffy furry shark species that's oh god, I can't remember the name of it, but the furry group that I joined in had a really popular fan species that a bunch of the furries in that group that were all kind of like a furry mammalian like shark sort of thing. Kind of like Garchomp if Garchomp was fluffy. Along those lines, kind of. But more like lizard-like also. It's hard to describe. You know which one I'm talking about? Yeah, it's kind of like a popular thing in the furry community. I can't remember the name of it, but it's like, it's kind of popular. Hey Minty, what are you? Based? Got him! Woo! Brrr, brrr. So true. What level of gay are you? I'm super gay, ultra gay. I'm plus ultra gay. You watch Tell the Boss, you want to really converting to furryism, you know? Whatever does it, right? Whatever does it. You're so valid for that, because the furries in Hell of a Boss are really cute. They're really cute. I forget the name of the wolf girl, but she's really, really cute. Use Pokemon Infinite Fusion to fuse Garchomp with something fluffy, got it? That would do the trick. I'm gay to the gayth power. So true. Hell of a Boss is what did Naya in? Yeah. The wolf girl, right? I think she's a wolf, isn't she? Luna! Yeah, her name is Luna. Yeah, that's the one that got Naya too. We love to see it. I love what's been happening in the VTuber community recently, in my specific bubble especially. Like, you all probably have been seeing it happen, right? A bunch of people in like this bubble of the community have just slowly been becoming furries, or becoming more interested in furries, or wanting to get certain like furry OCs, or like becoming generally more kind of like... It's funny because a lot of people, like, the VTuber community especially is very guilty of acting like being furry is cringe or an insult or a problem, and like they're very, very likely to be like, I'm not a furry. What are you talking of? Me? No, I would never be a furry. No, but like they're just like, they're being weird about it, right? They're just being weird about it. But I've been seeing more and more VTubers that are furries, more and more that are becoming furries, more people talking about wanting to have furry designs. I've been seeing more VTubers getting more and more furry OCs. Iggy, you're saying couldn't be you, but I saw you earlier talking about wanting to get a furry design, and we made a joke about how that would just be a tree. Everything becomes crab, but for furries. True. It's like, so like, there's the VTuber pipeline where everything becomes a fox, but just they all become furries instead. Instead of becoming foxes specifically, they all become furries. But hey, did you know that one of the most popular furry types is foxes? So the pipeline is still true. The pipeline remains true. You're really surprised Beelzebub is voiced by Kesha? Beelzebub in Hello Boss? That's pretty cool if that's true, because I know that Kesha was a huge inspiration for the artist that ended up making Has-Been Hotel and Hello Boss, because one of her first ever really popular videos was an animation of Dai Young with like the blue wolf furry. It's like a really, really cute animation, and I really like it. It's like a cover of it, I guess, technically, right? It's like a cover someone else made that she made an animation for. It's really iconic, and I loved that animation. And then like years later, suddenly Has-Been Hotel and Hello Boss come out, and it's like, whoa, she made a whole goddamn show. That's crazy. Kesha voiced them because Beelzebub is a reference to that video. That's so cool. I didn't know that. I haven't really been keeping up with that like artist and their content very much, but like I love that. That is so cool. Could you imagine how cool that would be if you made like an animated music video for like whatever your OC is or whatever, and like it's a song from an artist you really love and admire. Like if I was to make maybe an Owl City song or something, right? Or like Lights. If I made like a Lights music video with like my VTuber OC or something, and then like years later I got like Lights to come on my channel or something, or like be on a video, that would be crazy. That'd be so cool. I'm so happy for that artist. I forget her name off top, but I love that for her. That's so cool. She did the song for the season 1 finale, Cotton Candy. That's so cool. It's so cool. That makes me so happy. It makes me so happy to hear about people getting to like meet their stars and live their dreams and stuff. That's so, so sweet. Iggy wouldn't be a furry, they'd be a Woody. That's so good. That's so good. So good. Minty said hole. Hole. Lights was so cool to meet in person. You met Lights in person? That's awesome! I don't know if you know who Lindsay Sterling is, but I got to meet her in person, and oh my god, she's so short. It's really funny. She's so tiny. She's like goddamn fucking 4 feet tall. It's really funny. I love her. She is so sweet and dorky and fun, and she makes amazing music, and she's a really talented violinist. But it's so funny. She's so short. I felt like a giant standing next to her, and I'm not even that tall. We're talking about furries. We do be talking about furries. We do be loving furries around here. Furries are based and awesome and amazing. I love furries. Also, I love Lights. And all of that type of like soft electronic music, that is my genre. That is my genre of music. I love like Owl City, Lights, the Postal Service, Death Cab for Cutie. All that kind of stuff is like banger stuff. It's like soft, electronic, upbeat. Sometimes it has sad lyrics, sometimes it's cute lyrics, sometimes they're poetic lyrics, but they're all really fun bops, and I love all of them. They are like aesthetic music, and I really love it. Great stuff, great stuff. Sure, people exist. Minty. Literally. Oh, I could do the that like problematic VTuber that did the yandere video and did like the stupid yandere laugh and got like made fun of and canceled really hard. So like, you know, I'm just saying that I'm on to you. I'm not gonna say any names or anything, but your time is coming. like some sort of crazy cringe laugh. Oh, God, that was so cringe. So cringe. I didn't really react to it on Twitter or anything because like I feel like enough people were beating her up about it, and you know, I feel like don't really necessarily need to add to that or anything. But God, it was so cringe. It was so cringe. And like I don't even like really saying cringe as an insult, but I kind of, okay, here's the thing, cringe culture is bad, okay? You shouldn't be afraid of being cringe. You should just do the things you like the things you like. If you want to be a furry, do it. If you want to be into retro games, do it. If your favorite franchise is Peppa Pig, great, love that for you. It's not cringe, stop worrying about being cringe. However, there is an important thing to remember, and that's that when people are being stupid in a way that actively harms people or insults or slanders people or is just like bad like objectively just bad like that was then it's okay to call them cringe because that's pretty cringe. Like homophobes, that they're cringe. Transphobes, cringe. Bigots, cringe. All right, like it's there are good times and relevant times to call people cringe, just not when it comes to like specifically liking like certain video games or anime or things, right? Like don't like roast people for being cringe over their interests. Roast them for being cringe over their actual cringy, weird, creeper behavior. Embrace the pathogen. Embrace the Quincy pathogen. We love the Quincy pathogen. Poggers! I'm sorry, I totally missed your redeems. I was just blind to them. I did not see them at all. But we give you a triple. We'll give you poggers! We love that. I totally just was not looking at my redeems at all. Whoopsie! Orange juice, mega cringe. Orange juice? Yeah, I'm still on my quest to destroy orange juice, by the way. Last time I got drunk, I got my first hangover, by the way. Last time I got drunk, I was drinking screwdrivers to drink more orange juice to get rid of it, because I have to destroy orange juice. I am on a crusade to drink all of the orange juice in the world to end homophobia, okay? I'm still on that quest, alright? I'm on that grind, that orange juice grind set. Every time someone redeems that you think Minty is calling you and turning your head, poggers! Yo, I should make a Potter's redeem. I'll make a Potter's redeem that costs like 1 point more than the Poggers redeem, and it's literally just the same thing, but I say Potters! Man, thank you for the resub for 23 months. Thank you, little bro. I appreciate you. Thanks for being a scoop and thanks for adding another scoop to my Sunday this whole time. I appreciate you. Haha, it's Mimic. Thank you so much for following and welcome to the Winter's Dream Cafe. Go ahead and pull up a chair. Can I offer you a coffee or a tea today? Can I ask everybody, what are you drinking today? What's everyone got to drink? I've mentioned it a couple times, but I have a advanced GG electric frostberry drink, which is chef's kiss. Really delicious, really delicious. Let me take a sip. Perfect. Only water? Water is great. Water is great. I love that for you. It's funny. The tap water here, it tastes a little bit weird to Momo and I. Like, normally, we have this like big Brita tank, right? And normally we would get like it full of tap water and let it filter the water so it comes out better. And it just kind of, for some reason, the tap water here feels a little bit off to us. However, Priscilla told us that she actually really likes the tap water, and Taylor kind of likes it too, which is better because our last place, they never really used our Brita to drink it because they didn't really like the tap water very much. So now Momo and I are like on that drink powder grind where we want to get a bunch of those like a bunch of that I want to get the hydrate version of my advanced GG so that I can just like use it to drink more water without necessarily getting a ton of caffeine, because that sounds like it would be a good option. I do like having the caffeine. The caffeine is very nice, especially the focus blend is really great for me because, you know, ADHD go brrr, brrr, poggers! However, it'd be nice to have an easier way to enjoy drinking water again. And that's kind of the cool thing about those powders and like drink mixes that are like very low impact, very low sugar and stuff, and like healthy for you or whatever. So I might be looking into that with my own code. Speaking of which, if you want to get your own water enhancing drink stuff, you can go to my link below and use my code Minty. I'm so super cool that I got the actual Minty code and not like Minty something else, just sort of like Minty weird numbers or whatever. I'm the OG advanced GG Minty. Gay frog chemicals in the water hitting different? Yeah. I love when my water turns my gays into frogs. I love that. It's great. Ooh, well, Mr. Obama, please, you have to help me. Mr. Obama, please, I'll do, Mr. President, I'll do anything. What about lemon juice? I love lemon juice. Lemon juice is really good. It's really, really good. Let me take a sip. Let me take a sip of my water. Thank you for the hydrate with you. Thank you for the hydrate with you. Ooh. Mai! Hey, it's my favorite Roomba girl. What's good, Mai? Girls! How are you doing? How are you doing? Minty69 would be cool too. We'll let another creator whose name is Minty get the Minty69 code whenever they want that one, okay? Or if I ever become like a super mega awesome creator and get like 100,000 sales of advanced GG or whatever, and they let me take a 69% discount code, I'll make it Minty69 because that would be really funny. That would be really funny. Can we get a shout out for My Hi, please? That's M41H41. Anyone who doesn't know Mai, she's a Roomba VTuber. What a cool concept. Before her, I had never even thought about that, and I think it's a great concept. She does like ASMR and a bunch of other cool stuff, and I love her. She's really great. She's really great. Hey, look at that. She was doing ASMR recently. Perfect. Please, hi, I'm good. I'm happy to be streaming, happy to be back. And I've been working on a bunch of stuff so that starting next Monday, I can have daily uploads of shorts and be streaming a lot more and maybe even have a schedule. What? And I'm planning some collabs again because it's been a heckin' while since I've been able to do anything. And I had to cancel like goddamn 4 or 5 collabs in the 1 month that I was gone because it was Pride Month and I missed the first Pride Month this year. Thankfully we're on the second Pride Month. Instead of Pride Month now it's Wrath Month. So I'm going to very angrily grr and bark and grr. Oh, whoops, that's frowning. It's Wrath Month, baby! We're gay and we're mad about it! We're gay and angry! Wah! Every month is lust month for you? Understandable. I'm in my Wrath Month right now. I'm in my Wrath Month because my apartment fucking burned down. So it's my Wrath Month. It's my Wrath Month. She angry. Yeah, I be angry. Angry! Yeah, angry 24/7. That's my secret, Captain. I'm always angry. Hope I don't use clay as a hat. Clay as a hat? Am I missing something on that one? I feel like I'm missing a joke there on that one. Avengers Endgame. Oh my god. Okay. I have failed to share the like. Oh. Okay. Hold on. Potter, you're still here, right? You're still here? I have to share this with the stream because I just clicked on my DMs by accident. Normally I don't look at my DMs while I'm streaming, but I just saw my DMs, and earlier in the stream we were talking about how xSplout has 2 buttholes, and I saw a DM from Potter, and I was like, what did Potter DM me? Potter never DMs me during stream. What's going on with that? And as soon as I see my messages, hey, look at that! It's the xSplout double butthole. I hate it. It's so cursed. Thank you for demonstrating for the stream so everyone gets to understand. I guess he does have 2 buttholes. Yeah, I guess so. I hate it. I really hate it. But that's we've been informed of something. We've learned something here today. I think we've really accomplished something important. We've told the world about something they really needed to know. Every one of those is a butthole and it has like 8 buttholes? Well, I don't know about all that. I don't know that I believe in that much. He farts in stereo. Gym class heroes, baby. My butt's a stereo. Okay, alright. That is the perfect segue into me talking about my silly little plan for this silly little day that I did not even begin to talk about despite trying to talk about it a couple times because I've been distracted just talking about whatever has come up. However, how does that segue into anything? Hear me out, okay? Hear me out. So, I was thinking about what I wanted to do today. And what I wanted to do in this short little period of time, because I only have a short stream today. I only have like another hour and a half at most, maybe less than that, because I have some other stuff I should technically do. I wonder if my laundry is still going. I should probably check that. It's probably fine. It's probably fine. But anyway, I only have a little bit more time. So I had the idea for today's stream. Do you remember? Anyone? Oh, the ads are playing? All right, we're going to hold off then for the ads to play. We'll wait for the ads to play. That's fine. Does having two holes amplify fart noise and stank or disperse it? I feel like it would probably disperse it, right? Because it would be less concentrated. It would probably be less concentrated. Or maybe it's like, oh god, it's really cursed to think about, but maybe it doesn't fart at all because there's just like a free flow of air. So it never has to worry about air bubbles building up and like turning into farts or whatever. It just kind of goes. It just kind of goes. That'd be a weird feeling. Could you imagine? I would hate that. Can't wait for your next original song. My butt's a stereo, it farts for you. So listen close. Ooh, I don't like that. I don't like that I just sang that. I hate myself. I don't actually. I like myself quite a bit, but but that was a terrible thing. That I just said, and I hate that a lot. You think xCloud launches its farts so far away? Yeah. So you ran so far away. Yeah. That song is another soundboard thing, right? No. You like to believe he makes farts with the reverb sounds when he farts? Yeah. He turns on like the reverb filter and it's just like, what was that noise? Did you hear that? Ooh. It was like a loud, kind of like a vine boom, but IRL. Scary, spooky. Anyway, the ad should be over now. So, you like to believe he farts, he farted, it was the reverb fart. True. I'm playing an IRL horror game where because I have said the name xCloud and seen the picture of the double butthole, now I'm being chased down by the xCloud. What if you reverb the xCloud reverb fart, huh? Well, then it would just become like a reverb echo chamber and you'd have like, what's the word for like whenever you have feedback? You'd get like microphone feedback, but like with a fart. So it's like a microphone fart back. Can I just complain about something really quick? I know I'm getting distracted again, but that's fine. Can I just complain about something really quick? I've been looking into like music, right? So like I want to start making songs. I've made a song. I made the background track for the V Cuties, Stella Nova. I have been playing with FL Studio a lot more. I've been singing a lot more, and I really want to make music. It's something that I've wanted to do since I started VTubing, since even before then. Like, it's why my first ever design was an idol girl, and my concept was being like a wannabe idol who wasn't quite there yet. But I think that I'm getting close. And I've been doing a bunch of research and a bunch of learning and a bunch of studying on YouTube videos and different articles and things on like how to make music in a DAW, how to sing better, how to do different things, right? Can I just complain about this? Whenever you're learning music, whenever you are trying to learn music, okay? It is all a bunch of bullshit. It's all a bunch of goddamn motherfucking bullshit. And I am swearing on purpose there for that, because I have to emphasize it. It is insane how trying to learn music is just... it's buried behind this wall of nonsense. People use these terms that mean nothing. People say things like, oh, it's so electric, oh, it's so thick, it's so heavy, oh, I love how this pops, I love how it reverberates, I love the way that this amplifies this thing, and like they just use all these words and these terms, and they talk about, oh, and if you run into this thing, you'll have phasing issues, and like what do you mean, what are phasing issues? There's just all of these terms that everyone throws around in every single video about music, every single article about music, that they're like, it's like as if there's some sort of secret music cult where you go and you get a pamphlet with all of the terms about what those things are, and only the people that are in that music cult get to know what they're talking about, because everyone else just has to kind of figure it out. It's like, ooh, I love how this is so floaty. Oh, I love how this is like heavy. Oh, I like the way that this has that deep, this has that like saw sound. This has that like what are some other ones? There's like it's like a shrill. That shrill actually makes sense, but like there's just so many goddamn stupid words that mean nothing, and I'm gonna fight all of these people who make all this music content. It's technically very helpful, it's technically very useful, but they're like talking about how full vocals are and how they want to avoid phasing issues and stuff, but I just I'm gonna there's too much terminology and it means nothing. As someone's been practicing the craft of music since 2011, you agree some terminology breaks your brain? Yeah, literally, there's too much terminology, and most of it doesn't mean anything. Like, you can kind of infer what a lot of it means, but, like, a lot of it doesn't make any sense. You like how Live and Learn is playing in the background as I go off? Yeah. Here's a song I can get behind. But I want the folk version, though, where it's just like... like that one where it just does the ooh the whole time and gets louder and higher pitched the whole time. Can hardly swallow. That's the wrong line. Oh, can't help but... Oh, damn. Okay, anyway, I'm getting distracted again. But anyway, music, stupid. And I'm annoyed at it, and they talk about all these things that mean nothing. And they're like, okay, so whenever you're doing this thing, you just gotta plug in this to there, and like use this plug-in, and use this thing, and plug that in, and install this, and you need to make sure you're using like a this type of whatever. I can't even think of what they mean, because there's too many terms. But like... it doesn't have to be that complicated, because literally you open up FL Studio, you pick an instrument, and you put notes down. Okay, that is all you have to do. And like there's more to it, of course. There's more to it. There's like a bunch of stuff about chords and chord progressions and like harmonies and like the melodies and counter melodies and bass lines, and there's just a million goddamn things going on when you gotta gooboogity the gashmooging, the gashmoigin. You gotta go florbin the flurgin and slurbidurbin the morbin, and like suddenly you have a song. And it's just like, yeah, it's especially bad with singing. If you ever try to look up any sort of guides to singing, they're always like, yeah, I really like the way that this music, like when you're singing this way, you have to really make sure you're using the edge of your voice and you're like popping in and out, and you have to get that grit in your voice, and you have to make sure you have that resonance in your voice, and you really have to make sure that you're taking like big deep sounds and speaking from your chest and your head and doing this thing and phasing in and out of here, and it's like stop. It drives me insane, because I understand, okay? It is a hard thing to describe because it's very feelings based, I guess, but I don't like it. I don't like it. I technically I'm a very analytical person, okay? Technically, even though I'm a creative person, even though I'm stupid, I'm technically very analytical minded. I like when things have mechanics. I like when things are numbers based. I like when things are simple. I like when things make sense. When you have math and numbers and you do this thing times that thing, it always does the same thing. And whenever you have like a video game and like coding, I don't like coding, actually. Coding's too complicated. But technically, I like that coding is very like cut and dry. Here's how it works, right? If you look up a guide on how coding works, you can learn it, because it's just like, here's how this thing works. It works the same way for everyone. But whenever you get into learning music, whenever you get into singing especially, it's always like, okay, everyone's voice is different, so this advice might just completely not apply to you. But anyway, I'm going to give you my experience with it and hope that it just applies to you. And it's like, this is I didn't mean to turn this into a rant necessarily, but I'm just... I really, really have been wanting to make music, and please keep an eye out, because maybe I will soon. I've been thinking about different ways that I want to do it. But it's such a struggle. It's such a struggle trying to learn music. If you didn't learn like music theory and learn music as a kid and learn how to play instruments and stuff, learning it as an adult is so dumb. It's so dumb. I'm so mad about it. I will take a drink. Thank you, Yandere Mika. Thank you, and welcome. Let me take a sip. Why don't they use common names instead of using terminology? True. There's like allegro and tempo and alto and tenor sax and all the stupid like Royal Road progression and the like nonsense terms that just mean everything, and there's attack and release and decay and and envelopes and automation, and there's like just too many things. There's too many cooks in the kitchen and too many musicians in the DAW. you would love the singing music me. I really want to. I really want to. I've been getting more confident in my voice. I've been getting more confident with my FL Studio skills, and it's going to happen. It is going to happen. I promise you that. I don't know when, and I don't know. I've been technically working on this for years and years and years, but I'm finally getting close to the point that I think I could actually make music. And I think a good indicator of that is that I was able to write the Stella Nova song, and people actually liked it. And I felt confident about it, and I liked it. And that's like a big milestone for me. It's not a singing song. It's not a song with lyrics, but it's something. It's something. Catch you commissioning me for music. Honestly, whenever I figure it out a bit more, I would gladly do that. It's not too hard for me to make most kinds of music that are like, okay, it's actually pretty hard for me to make guitar-based music because it doesn't work very well without knowing how to play the instrument. And it's a bit harder because you can kind of simulate it in FL Studio, but it's not quite the same. But anyway, like metal and like acoustic stuff, it's a little harder for me. Punk rock kind of stuff, like rock in general, that is harder for me to make because it's very guitar heavy. So I'm better at making electronic things, video gaming sort of tracks, like background music sort of tracks, better at making kind of like the softer aesthetic sort of thingies, and like the pixel music, kind of like the Stella Nova song that I made. That is all stuff within my wheelhouse. Maybe someday I'll learn the guitar stuff, but we'll see. We'll see. Ranting fun. Well, I'm glad you're enjoying it. I'm glad you're enjoying it. When is the obligatory VTuber King cover? You literally do the art for free, swear to God. Well, I mean, I do have the altar form for it, and I literally have the assets, like let me... King? Are they items or are they backgrounds? Yeah. So I have like the, I have like the background here. Hey, look at that. It's the king thing. And then if I like switch over to my altar form, let me just pop this in here. Hey, hi, hello. And then if I go here, I can do this. And this one here actually is better. And I can put this on like that, like there. Oh god, no, don't pin. No, don't pin. Okay, like there, and then, whoops. Ah! Okay. I'm very professional and good at what I do, okay? Stop! My tail! Alright, we're giving it up, we're giving it up. Anyway, you're just gonna pretend that I succeeded at what I was trying to do there, and, hi, I'm Alter Yukime now. This is just what I'm doing. This is just what we're doing now. Hi, hello. Yes, I would love to cover King someday. I would love to do a cover of King. It'd be great. I also want to do the other song by Kanaria that's really popular. It's not Queen, although there is one called Queen. I can't remember the name of it off top, but there's another one of theirs that's really popular that's been going hard that I've been thinking about lately. There's tons of music I want to cover, but I kind of want to do the songs that aren't the typical VTuber songs. Like I do want to do some of the VTuber songs, of course, because like there's great art for it, and like Potter, you're not doing it for free. I'm gonna forcibly pay you if you do art for me for that. Okay, I'm gonna bite me. Okay, we're gonna. Anyway, this is my brief lecture about why you shouldn't want to get... Okay, how do I say this? If you are friends with artists and they do free art for you, that's great. They're wonderful people. You're a wonderful person, Potter. If you have the means to pay them, you should absolutely pay them because they super deserve it. I would only ever want... Like, I wouldn't want to commission you with a discount. I would want to commission you with a bonus because, like, I love your art and you're my friend and I care about you and I think you deserve more for it, right? Like, it's hard because, like, we're all poor, broke, but like, the desire should not be there to squeeze free art out of your friends. The desire should be there to pay them more because they deserve it, because you should care about them. Like, that's just a little pet peeve of mine. Sorry. Anyway, music. Dumb. Frustrating. And on the note of music being dumb and frustrating, we have another chance to segue into the thing that I was trying to segue into a while ago, but I've been distracted every single time because I'm a big, dumb idiot head. my silly little plan for this silly little day that I still have enough time to technically do a little bit of is that I found a website that allows me to do Mad Libs for songs. Now, it's not like a free form website where you can plug in whatever you want for it. There's only like a couple of like preset songs, but there's a ton of them. A lot of like pop songs, a lot of popular songs. Like there's Firework, there's Bring Me to Life. There's one that I'm going to start us off with as a demo to explain to you how it works and show you what basically we're going to be doing. And then after I demonstrate the first one, I'll be taking suggestions for words to put into the Mad Libs, and I'll just sing them. We're not going to do any music tracks. It's just going to be a cappella. It's going to be very silly. I'm only going to do a couple. I'm not going to go crazy on it or anything. But I think that sounds really fun because I had a lot of fun with Mad Libs back whenever I did that forever ago. And one of the most fun parts of that whole Mad Libs experience was the old MacDonald had a what was it? Like a something E-I-E-I-O, and on that farm he had a Doug Dimmadome E-I-E-I-O, and then it just like went over and over again because it said instead of like the animal noise, it was like with a dimmadome here, dimmadome there, dimmadome there. Like it just like completely broke the song, right? It completely broke the song, and I lost my mind about it. It was very funny, and something about Mad Libsing a song, even like a simple song like Old MacDonald, was extremely funny to me. And I realized, hey, I could combine those ideas. And sure enough, when I Googled it, I was able to find a website that did that. So yeah, I think that'll be really fun. I think it'll be really fun. Hi, Spider Lily. Good to see you. Yeah, it's good to be back. It's good to be back. I'm so glad to be here. With the Doug Dimmadome, owner of the Dimsdale Dimmadome here, and a Doug Dimmadome, owner of the Dimsdale Dimmadome there. Yeah. So true, so true. Okay, so let me pause this. Okay, and then I'm going to move over here, and let's show you what this might look like, all right? Hi. All right, so, for example, I have went ahead and auto-generated the lyrics to All Star by Smash Mouth with Mad Libs words. There's a button that lets you auto-generate words for this, okay? So I'm going to just sing a little bit of this one, not the whole thing, just a little bit of it. And then I'm going to ask y'all for words to put in for maybe Firework, maybe I'm Yours. And we can look through the songs that are here and maybe figure it out. But some are longer than others, so these are the like shortest, easiest ones I found. But yeah, okay. All right. Somebody once told me the sentence is gonna shake me. I ain't the sharpest fairy tale in the skeet. She was looking kind of nauseous with her aorta on her posterior in the shape of a trombone on her deltoid. Well, the antlers start weaving and they don't stop accusing. Fed to the goalies and I hit the ground evaporating. Didn't make sense not to live for a skeet. Your meniscus gets contorted, but your aorta gets nauseous. What the fuck? So much to do, so much to see. So what's wrong with taking the pieces of dried parsley? You'll never know if you don't go. You'll never juggle if you don't burn. Burn? Hey now, you're a fairy tale. Get your game on. Go. Burn. Hey now, you're a memory. Get the show on. Get analyzed. And all that glitters is gold. Only shooting thunderstorms break the mold. And it's got the whole song here. It's got the whole song here. I would do it, but it's pretty long. So maybe we'll do it for the full like thing for like a different one that we do the words together for. But it's a great idea, right? If you wanted to get extra fancy with it, you could get the instrumental tracks for this. I didn't put the time in for this today. Maybe I'll do it for like an event stream later or something. But you could get the instrumental tracks to do karaoke. And just like the funny thing about this to me is that a lot of times the words do not match the syllabic like phrasing or like the syllable count of other like words in the songs. So you have to like forcibly squeeze them in there. So like, hey now, you're a skeet star, get your game on, go jiggle. Hey now, you're a tavern star, get the show on, get trimmed. All that glitters is gold. Only shooting stars break the bottles of hair gel. Huh? Like you have to squeeze it in. You have to squeeze it in. It doesn't quite fit. So you have to just like, you just have to make it work. You just have to fuck it, we do it live. Okay. So, with that in mind, I would like to do Firework by Katy Perry. And as a reminder, for anyone who doesn't know the song, it starts off with Do you ever feel like a plastic bag drifting through the wind, wanting to start again? Do you ever feel so paper thin, like a house of cards? And then it just continues from there. Okay, so we're going to be putting in adjectives and animals and nouns, and we're going to build something wonderful here. Okay, so with in mind that we're putting in words for Firework by Katy Perry, we need our first adjective. Does anyone have an adjective? I will be taking the first recommendations I see that are not TOS breaking, that do not disgust me. And maybe if they do disgust me, I'll still take them. We'll see. Cantankerous. That is an adjective. We're doing that one. Great. Amazing. Now we need an animal. Who's got an animal for me? Anyone have an animal for me for this one? Feel free to throw extra things in early if you see like the noun or whatever you want. Fox. We're doing fox. Okay. I'm not putting cataquack, you monster. Cataquack, yeah. Fox girl, aardvark. Do I have to put cataquack as the animal? Buttholes. Buttholes is our plural noun. You got that one. All right. Fine. Our animal is cataquack, I guess. What's an adverb? So like ran quickly, like they're like words that describe verbs. So what's like sounds like anti-poetry previous music. I don't know what that means exactly. I can play music while we're doing this part. Sussily, pendulously, gaily. I like gaily. We'll do gaily. We need an adjective now. So like we need like, what are the adjectives? Sus. Is sus an adjective? I guess like it is, right? Because you're saying that something is sus. Like it's, you say that something, my brain is forgetting how the English language works because of the word sus. Also, I will hydrate. Thank you, Kirstad. Let me take a sip. Suspiciously. Okay. So yeah, it's sus. Then for the number, we have 42069. So, all right, let me put that in there. Whoops. Don't mind me. Verb base form. So this one has to be like, instead of running, it has to be just like run or like jump or like spin, sing, attack, defend. Pontificate. Pontificate. What does that even mean? What does pontificate mean? Define pontificate. Express one's opinions in a way considered annoyingly pompous or dogmatic. That is a really funny way. That's a really funny definition for that. All right, pontificate. Great. And then for noun, we need a noun. Means to think. Interesting. I guess that's a different way of putting it. Yeah. It would have been pretty funny to put fuck as the verb base form. That would have been pretty funny, not gonna lie. We'll save that for the next one. We need nouns. So people, places, and things. What are some people, places, and things we'd like to have as nouns in here? Markiplier! Amazing. All right, now for adjectives, we're going to do suspiciously, because that one was good earlier. And animals, this one, do we do fox for? Or do we do aardvark for this one, perhaps? Fox, aardvark, something else? Maybe? Suspiciously is an adverb? Oh, okay. So we need an adjective then. We need an adjective. A cat works. Okay, a cat works. We need an adjective and also a verb base form. Verb base form, we can do fuck. That's pretty funny. Suspicious? Is suspicious an adjective? Oh, I guess it is. Right, okay. You know, suspiciously was another way of thinking of sussily. Okay. I guess just... we just put sus as the adjective then, right? Sus works? Every animal is cataquack? No! The previous adjective was already sus? Oh, you're right. Okay, so we need a different adjective then. We need a different adjective. And we need a plural noun and a verb base form. One more verb, one more plural noun, and one more adjective then. Sussily. Okay. So for the adjective, we need something like a descriptor, colorful, like loud. You could do thick. Thick is great. That's a great one. plural noun. So something, a person, a place, or a thing that there's multiple of. Or even just putting an S at the end of something that there aren't multiple of, as if there were multiple of them. VTubers! Great. Great, okay. And then verb base form is one more action. So we need one more thing along the lines of run, jump, swing, dance, attack, game, play, jump. Perfect, perfect. Now before I do this, I'm gonna do a big stretch, okay? Big stretch, stretch with me everybody. Make sure to stand up out of your chairs. Just your torsos. The left and the right. Okay, all right. Okay, cool. Now let's see what absolute disaster we have here. Let me turn this off. And here goes, okay? It's loading. All right, so this is Firework by Katy Perry, the completely normal version of Firework by Katy Perry, completely unaltered, all right? All right. I should stop reading it. I need to stop reading it, okay? Clear my throat. Take a breath, take a sip. I'm gonna drink some water first. Okay, all right. All right. Do you ever feel like a cantankerous cat, a quack, drifting through the wind, wanting to start again? Do you ever feel so paper thin, like a house of buttholes, one blow from caving? Do you ever feel gaily sus for 69 feet under screen, but no one seems to hear a thing? Do you know that there's still a chance for you, 'cause there's a spark in you? You just gotta pontificate the Markiplier and let it shine. Just pontificate the Markiplier like the 4th of July. 'Cause baby, you're a thick cat. Come on, show him what you're worth. Make him go, oh, 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 as you fuck across the sky. Baby, you're a thick cat. Come on, let your VTubers jump. Make him go, oh, oh, oh. You're gonna leave him falling down, down, down. It killed me. As you fuck across the sky. It's so good. Also, Cantankerous Cataquack is so good. I was able to prepare for that one slightly because I'd seen it before I started. But the rest of those just hit me like a fat stack of bricks to the face. Oh my god! I'm gonna do it again. One more time. Encore. Okay. Do you ever feel like a cantankerous cat, a quack, drifting through the wind, wanting to start again? Do you ever feel so paper thin, like a house of buttholes, one blow from caving in? Do you ever feel gaily sus for 69 feet under screen, but no one seems to hear a thing? But do you know that there's still a chance for you, 'cause there's a spark in you? You just gotta pontificate the Markiplier and let it shine. Just pontificate the Markiplier like the 4th of July. 'Cause baby, you're a thick cat. Come on, show him what you're worth. Make him go, oh, 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 as you fuck across the sky. Baby, you're a thick cat. Come on, let your VTubers jump. Make him go, oh, oh, oh. You're gonna leave him falling down, down, down. Amazing. Incredible. Great work, everybody. Thank you for the fantastic words in there. Thank you for that amazing experience. That was great. Uh, now I have a question. Would you rather do I'm Yours by Jason Mraz, or would you rather help me generate all of these things for a different song like Smash Mouth or like Bring Me to Life or something different? I think I'm Yours is probably the better option because it's a bit shorter. There's only that many things in it. But if you wanted to do Smash Mouth, we could rapid fire through a bunch of these and just fill in a bunch, okay? We could. If you wanted to do the full Smash Mouth All-Star song, that is an option, but just throwing it out there. Do you ever feel like a house of buttholes one blow from caving in? No! Oh my god, that's so cursed. All right, there goes that tweet. Thanks, Potter. 10 out of 10. 10 out of 10 tweet. Amazing tweet. Oh my god. Literally so good. I can't believe this line. It's so good. Do you ever feel so paper thin, like a house of buttholes, one blow from caving in? Like, how did we get that? That's so funny. How did we get that? Oh my god. It's so good. Yo, you got a Hololive ad? Yo, yeah, that's spoilers. Can you believe that I got scouted by Hololive? Wow, crazy. Wow. Pretty scary to think that I could have been in Hololive. Look, could you imagine? Okay, all right. Let me, I'm gonna grab a drink of water really quick. I forgot my water bottle because I just finished my advanced UG. While the ad finishes here, I'm just gonna grab water. I'm gonna let this music play for a second. Feel free, I'm just gonna say let's do I'm Yours, and feel free to throw in some words for this one. Verbs, past tense, whatever you feel like, and I'm gonna get them in there, and that's totally fine. I'll be right back after I get water. Have to go do something important. Goodbye, Minty. Have a good day. Thank you, Kono. I appreciate you. Have a wonderful rest of your day. Good luck with your important task. And don't forget to stay hydrated and make sure to take your meds today, okay? Have a wonderful rest of your day. All right, I will be right back. Right back. My kitty cats are so cute. They're both just sleeping right now. They're both like, one's on the bed and one's on top of my dresser, and they're both just very comfy looking. It's very cute. I love them. Gonna go get them in there. It's out of context. It doesn't count. Okay? I guess you can't hear me drinking water with my noise gate on, huh? Not a big deal. But it is a funny difference compared to my old setup. It was before you used to be able to hear the water drinking ASMR. Okay, alright. Gonna have to lurk, but love you, hun. Love you too, no worries. I hope you have a good lurk. I'm only gonna be going for a little bit longer anyway, so it's completely fine. That is completely understandable. I do not have a ton longer anyway. So, fine with being bread. Minty 2023. No! Bread like the food. Bread like the food. Bread like food. Bread like the green. The green, wheat. When you take wheat and you beat the shit out of it, that's bread. That's the kind of bread that I'm okay with, alright? You breed food? No! Fuck you! No! Potter! How dare you! Alright. So. I'm gonna go ahead and slot some things in here probably, just to like, go through. But past tense verbs. There is bread. We could go with bread if you wanted. But past tense verbs like ran, jumped, swam, sang, bread. Do we want to use bread for it? Alright, we're doing bread. Alright. Probed. We can do probed for the next one. We need a plural noun, so we need a person, a place, or a thing with multiple of them. So multiple greens, multiple breads, multiple buttholes. Great. All right. We need an adjective like your sweat is so shiny and beautiful, shiny, sweet, loud, noisy. We could do like feetful? What does feetful mean? Define feetful. Feetful. Breadful? It isn't actually giving me feetful. I don't think that's a real word, Potter. But I'm kind of okay with it, maybe. Wet. Wet is a pretty good one. Wet is a pretty good one. That's a pretty good adjective. I do like that. I do like that. It's when you're full of feet. That is so cursed. That is so cursed. Renegade! Hey! How are you? It's good to see you. Whoops, I just smacked something in my closet. Whoops. How are you? I hope you're good. I hope you're good. Wait, was minty the adjective you were giving me? Because that would be pretty big-brained of you if you did. Okay, we need a plural noun again. We need a person, place, or thing that there's multiple of. So, girls, for example. You know what? I'm just going to put girls in. Girls, and then a singular noun. So, I guess we're going to take feet from Potter. That works, right? Even more buttholes. We could do that. We could do that. We need 3 base verbs. So, we need 3 verbs in their base form. So, run, like swing, I need like a list of verbs. This is gonna be so against TOS. No, it's fine. It's fine. There's nothing against TOS happening here. It's totally fine. It's totally fine. Base, is base a verb? Shid, piss, and fart. Alright, Potter, you get the triple combo. You get the triple combo, okay? Alright. You get it. You get that one. That one I'm giving to you, because it's really funny. Now we need 3 nouns. 3 person, places, and things. So, people and places and things like, what my brain can't think of people. Like, Hoshino Ai. Like, Cataquack, I suppose. Technically, we can put in there, I guess. Sorry. Like, watermelons are things. You could have the Statue of Liberty. They could be Hatsune Miku. Hatsune Miku, that's a good one. And Waluigi. Yes. And then plural nouns, we need multiples. So there could be Hatsune Mikus and Waluigis. Momokas. You know, Momo does have multiple forms. We could make it Momokas. Momokas. Yeah, Momokas. All right. Momokas. And then another plural noun. Last time we had VTubers. We could do Nayas. Okay, Nayas. That works. Multiple Nayas. This is the dream scenario. Multiple Momos, multiple Nayas. Great. This is everything I've ever wanted. All right, we're home. Hi, Ignis. Welcome back. You're here just for the main. You're here for the main event of the day. You're here for the main event. Okay. Packing a bowl. Hell yeah, I love that for you. We are now going to generate a Mad Libs version of "I'm Yours" by Jason Mraz. Let's see how this goes. All right. Let's see if I can remember how this song goes enough to do this properly. I bet I'm gonna mess it up. Okay. So this is "I'm Yours" by Jason Mraz, the completely normal, regular version of it, okay? Let me just, you see the TOS line? Is there a TOS line? I don't know. I don't think that there is a TOS line. I think we're completely safe, actually. I think we're completely safe, and this is totally family friendly. Hi, Weeboo! Hello! Okay, so, here it goes. You can't wait to see the normal version of "I'm Yours" by Jason Mraz. Yeah. Here it goes, okay? Alright. Well, you've done me, and you bet I felt it. I tried to be chill, but you're so hot that I bred. I fell right through the buttholes, and now I'm trying to get back. Before the cool done run out, I'll be giving it my bestest, and nothing's gonna stop me but wet girls. I reckon it's against my turn to win some or learn some, but I won't hesitate no more. It cannot wait. I'm yours. Well, open up your feet and see like me. Open up your feet and damn, you're free. Look into your heart and you'll find love. Listen to the music of the moment, people shit and piss. We're just one big family. It's our God-forsaken right to be loved. So I won't hesitate no more. It cannot wait. I'm sure there's no need to fart. Our time is short. This is our fate. I'm yours. How does it go from this point? What is this line? Do you want... I don't know how this line goes. Shoot! I I messed it up. Do you want to? Come on, scooch over closer, dear, and I will nibble your cataquack. How does this line go? I've been spending way too long checking... Okay, all right, we're just gonna skip that one, okay? I've been spending way too long checking my Hatsune Miku in the mirror. True, me too. And bending over backwards just to try to see it clearer, but my breath fogged up the glass. And so I drew a new Waluigi and I laughed. I guess what I'll be saying is there ain't no better reason to rid yourself of Momokos and just go with the Nayas. No! No! It's what we aim to do. Our name is our virtue. I can't believe it! We got betrayed! We got betrayed by the Mad Libs. We're getting rid... Naya's conspired. Clip it and send it to Momo. No, I love Momo. I love my wife. I also love Naya, but listen. Not like this. Not like this. Can I just say, this line right here really gets me. Listen to the music of the moment, people shit and piss. We're just one big family. It's so stupid. Well, open up your feet and see like me. Open up your feet and damn, you're free. It's so fucking good. It's so stupid. You thought the wet girls would get you? No. I was ready. I had that unlocked. This is like, I should do like a you laugh, you lose challenge, but for this. A you laugh, you lose for the Mad Lib songs. I should get like a bunch of these pre-generated or whatever with like words that you all submit and like do a wheel to get them through or whatever. And then do like a you laugh, you lose challenge. Have some sort of like, I should do like the Neander's punishment wheel or something whenever I mess up or something. That could be fun. You like to fall right through the bottles. I tried to be chill, but you're so hot that I fell right through the buttholes. And now I'm trying to get back. Before the cool done run out, I'll be giving them my bestest, and nothing's gonna stop me but wet girls. I reckon it's again my turn to win some or learn some. I love how like normal some parts of this are. Like this part here doesn't have like anything wrong with it. It's just normal. But then you get down like this is just totally normal here. This section right here is completely normal. And then suddenly it's, well, open up your feet and see like me. Open up your feet and damn, you're free. It's like, it's so close to being normal, and then it's just completely not normal at all. I also love to fall through the buttholes. I fell right through the buttholes. It's so good. So stupid. Okay, alright. Okay. So, let me just move this over here. So here's a list of the songs that we could theoretically do. There's I Want to Hold Your Hand by the Beatles. I'm just going to say the ones that I know the names of, but you can like definitely suggest ones if I don't know them, and we can like try to figure them out. Do the Mario? Oh my god. Swing your arms from side to side. Da 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 da. Do the Mario. We could do that one. Need to upload these to Spotify. I might run into some weird issues if I did that. Somebody that I used to know, it's shortish, that sounds promising. California girls were unforgettable. Daisy Dukes, bikinis on top. Should we literally do the Mario? Be really funny. Oh, Heavy Dirty Soul, that song goes hard. All right, I'm just gonna do it. Pretty sure with the buttholes, now here we are. Do the Mario, swing your arms from side to side. Come on, it's time to go do the Mario. I don't know where is it gonna change the words? Maybe, I don't know that I know enough of the Do the Mario song actually to do it. How long is it? There's only a few things in here. All right, we're just gonna try it, okay? We need a bunch of nouns and plural nouns. So just throw me a bunch of nouns, all right? What are we doing in the Mario? Who are we doing the Mario with? What are the nouns for the Mario? We need people, places, and things. Change everything into girl or girls. That would be pretty funny. We can definitely do girl. A girl for one of the nouns, because girl is a noun, I believe, right? Because a girl is a person, yeah. Okay, yeah. Do the girls. Do the girlio. Our vote is weed. Weed is a noun. You got it. That's in there. We need a plural noun. So girls. All right. And then we need another noun. Maybe not girl, but maybe. We have girl, weed, and girls so far. So we've made a weed sandwich with girls as the bread. The girl is somewhere in here guaranteed. It would be so funny. It would be so funny. Oh, do you want me to put Minty Yukime as the noun? Okay, I can actually do that. Yeah. We'll do it like that. That's fine. We need one more noun and one more plural noun. Girls got bread. Sonic the Hedgehog. We're going to have the whole word of Sonic the Hedgehog rather than just Sonic. That way it's as awkward a thing as possible. All right, and then we need one last plural noun. The nounification of Minty Yukime is so true. Momos. We could do momos again. Momos. That works. All right, let's try it. Let's try it. Let's see. All right, let's see how this goes, okay? Do the Mario, girl, your weed from side to side. Come on, it's time to go. Do the Mario. Take one, girls, and then again. Let's do the Mario all together now. You've got it. Oh, I don't know how the song goes. Shoot, I don't know how the song goes. We're just gonna wing it. It's the Mario. Do the Mario. Minty Yukime, your Sonic the Hedgehog from side to side. Come on, it's time to go. Do the Mario. Take one, momos, and then again. Let's do the Mario all together now. Come on now. It's just like that. That's close enough, right? Probably.
NYA.
Yeah! Curator Koriko, thank you for the resub for 22 months. Oh my god, thank you. You're so based for that. Thank you. I really appreciate that. Yeah. God. Excellent timing. Excellent wow timing. True. Give her a music Oscar or whatever that's called. Thank you. Thank you. Girl, your weed from side to side. That like right away. Right away. That got me going. Right away. Okay. So let's go back. Do we want to do something that I used to know? I feel like that one, because it's shortish, could be fun. I feel like that could be fun. There's a decent number of things in here. There's a decent number of things in there. There's like a lot of words. Who up girling they weed? Me when I'm girling my weed. Me hey, when I'm girling my weed. Hey, any girls? Any girls got weed? Any weed got girls? Any weed girls in chat? Any weed girls? Hey, any girls? Any weed? Any weed or girls? If you're a weed or girls or a weed girl or a girl weed, you gotta tell me. You legally have to tell me if you're a weed girl or a girl weed or a girl or a weed. You are girls? Hell yeah! Love that for you. Okay. Do y'all want to do this, or do we want to just randomize them? I feel like because we don't have a lot of time left, I kind of just want to randomize this and see what it does. I feel like that could be pretty good. Maybe we just randomize and then change them if they're terrible. What? Why didn't it do these ones? All right, so we got acrid, we got toothy. Randomize, but add like 2 things. Well, we got a couple things to add here. So we need an emotion. So like angry, sad, horny, hungry, sleepy. Sleepy? Is that an emotion? It's more of like a state of being, I guess. Angsty, depressed, ecstatic. Lust isn't exactly an emotion. It's more of like I guess it is kind of an emotion. Maybe? I don't know. A type of pain? What do you mean a type of pain? What does that mean? Hey, there's a stupid gnat in here. Come on, stop flying around my face. I hate that there's a dumb gnat in here. Emotion ending in ness. Delightfulness. It's incredibly awkward to sing. Delightfulness. Is that an emotion? Emotional damage. That's a type of pain. That is a type of pain. Emotional damage is a type of pain. An emotion. Oh no, delightfulness is down here. Okay. All right. So for a regular emotion, you could do one, but the words don't fit the prompts. That is true. We could do that. Maybe we'll just go crazy off the walls for a different one. Ness from Earthbound. You know, Ness is my favorite emotion. So true. An emotion ending in Ness from Earthbound. You're so right. We're just gonna put like angry. Angry sounds funny. Blueberries, that's fine. We need one more emotion and one more group of people. Group of people? What is a group of people? Enge. Enge is our emotion. And a group of people? What? What does that mean? Simps? Okay, all right. I like that. That's a pretty good one. Excuse me. Scoops. Scoops is cuter, but let's make it shrimps so that there's no questionability for dumb, stupid TOS or whatever, yeah? We'll do it that way. A group of people, also known as shrimps. You've heard of a murder of crows. You've heard of a flock of geese. Now get ready for a shrimp of people? I don't think that works. I don't think that works. Okay. All right. An embarrassment of pandas. All right. Not the shrimp of people. All right. All right. Here we go. Doot, 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 doot. Doot, 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 doot. Doot, 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 doot. Doot, 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 doot. Whew. Now and then I think of when we were together. Like when you said you were so acrid you could die. I told myself that you were right for me, but felt so toothy in your company. But that was angry and it's an emotional damage I still remember. You can get addicted to a certain kind of delightfulness, like resignation to the end, always the end. So when we found that we could not make sense, well, you said that we would still be blueberries, but I'll admit that I was angry, it was over. But you didn't have to jiggle off, make out like it never happened and that we were mustache. And I don't even need your jester, but you treat me like a dinner plate and it feels so flighty. But you didn't have to stoop so low, have your shrimps collect your nest and then change your number. But I don't even need that though, now you're just somebody that I used to know. Have your shrimps collect your nest and then change your number. That killed me. That's so good. I love make out like it never happened and that we were mustache. So when we found that we could not make sense, well, you said that we would still be blueberries. Yeah, no, that's totally fair. Everyone only ever thinks of the lake. But you didn't have to cut me off, making like it never happened and that we were nothing. I don't even need your love. Like that part of the song that gets like memed on is like the main part people think of. But actually the whole song goes really hard and I like a whole lot of it. The VTuber debut. But you didn't have to jiggle off. Literally, VTubers when they debut. Oh my god, VTubers when they turn off their physics. Also true. All right. Teenage Dream. Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer. I like it like that. Yeah, windows down, chilling with the radio on. I like it like that. Hey, sun's so hot, make the girls take it all off. Hetalia theme. Mario Kart, cheeky you. Mario Kart, cheeky you. You and me, Dear Diary. Mario, you're a plumber? Yankee and Doodle. Super Mario Bros. Super Show Sing-Along. Why are there so many of this one? Why are there so many of these? Rudolph the Blue-Tooted Cataquack. Oh no! Never Say Never. Diamonds by Rihanna. I know that one. I don't know a lot of these. Bo Burnham, kill yourself. Oh no. Can't Stop the Feeling. Excuse me. 1,000 Years. That's I think I know that one. All I Want for Christmas is Sisterhood. I don't know that one. What are these songs? Away in a Manger. I don't know like any of these. Bad Day. So you had a bad day. That's it. That's the whole song. Did Vinesauce do a video on this because it explained the Mario show stuff? That would kind of make sense. Yeah, that would make sense. The first time in forever. Oh. Okay, got something stuck in my throat there. Let me take a sip of water. Friends on the Other Side? I don't know like any of these songs. All right. Water check. And you had a bad day, you had a bad day, you had a bad day, and you had a bad day, 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 and you had a bad day. You had a bad day. Oh, I like big butts and I cannot lie. That's really funny. It's really funny. All right. The circle of life. And it's full of butts. I won't say I'm in love goes hard. Hell yeah. We are number one. We have to do this one. We have to do We Are Number One. How long is it? Why is it so long? All right, we're auto-generating and filling in the ones it doesn't fill in automatically. Okay. All right. So there's 1, 2. There's only 2. All right, we're gonna add a couple. We're gonna change a couple of these. Okay, so what are some of these that are lame? Possum, gracefully, predatory, boulder, lose. Lose is lame. We need a better verb. Give me a better verb. What is a better verb than lose? Bedpans? God. Okay. Win? Yeah, you're right. Win is a much better verb than lose. True. True. We need a direction. So we need north, south, east, west, up, down, left, right, or some other direction. What is our direction? Is it one direction? Yeah, y'all are on the same brain cell. Butt words. Backwards is a direction. All right, butt words. Fine. Butt words it is. Jiggle, bugle, 138 bots, number. Let's change the number. So instead of like, I don't know. Fruit. We need a fruit. Okay. 80082. You're right. We're going to do that one instead of this one. 80082. Good one. Good call. Turn that off. We need a fruit. What is our favorite fruit, everyone? What's our favorite fruit? Everyone, what you got for your fruits? What's a fruit people like? There's pineapple, there's grape, there's strawberry even. There's pickle. Is pickle a fruit? I think technically pickles are vegetables, right? Because cucumbers. Durian is a good fruit. A terrible fruit, but a good fruit for this. It's a good fruit for this. We're doing a durian. All right, we got a durian. Geez is so cringy. Bravo. What? Okay, geez, we're gonna keep. What are we replacing bravo with? We need an exclamation that's not bravo. We need like a gadzooks or an egad or like a oh my or ara. Fuck is a great one. All right. Bazinga. All right, we're doing bazinga instead of what? Bazinga. Well, I didn't mean to put the tilde there, but now we're doing the cutesy witsy ooh bazinga. Zoinks. All right, we're doing zoinks instead of G's. I like that. Zoinks. All right. Not the bazinga. Ooh. Let me snooze this ad real quick because we're just going to do this one. I just want to do this. All right. We are number one. What is with this format? I think it doesn't start the song. It starts with the dialogue at the beginning, right? Okay, we're just gonna... Why are they named Robbie and Bobby? What is it, this whole ass play? Yeah! Alright. Are you, real possum? Well, gracefully, nah. Have you ever caught a predatory guy like a real boulder? Nah. Have you ever win a vacation? Nah. All right, I can see that I will have to jiggle you how to be bedpans. Jeez, we are number 1211. Crud, we are number 2. Where's the? Can I get an instrumental of instrumental? We are number 1. I need the instrumental. For this one. We're gonna risk copyright for this one. We need it. I need the instrumental for this. All right. Jeez. We are number 1211. Crud. We are number 225. Now listen jumpily. Here's a little lesson in Gil. This is going buttwords in history. If you want to be a vacation number 138, you have to jiggle a bugle on the run. Just follow my bots and sneak around. Be careful. Be careful not to make a geek. Shh. No, don't explode that. No, I'm messing it up so much. We are number boobs. Hey! We are number 138. We are number 604. Ha ha ha! Now look at this payment that I just found. When I say start, be ready to wash. Twist! Start it on him, not me. Let's smash something else. Now start and climb. Here's the deal. He'll explode and bleed on his durian peel. Ha ha ha! What are you doing? What is this? Baba biddly baba baba. We're number 895. I am losing the thread in here. We are number 895. Baba biddly baba 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 baba. We are number 48. Zoinks! Baba biddly baba baba. Fuck! Ba-ba-ba. We are number 604. Bazinga! Ooh. We are number 48. We are number 604. Babies when they are baby. Ba ba biddly ba 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 ba. We are number 895. Why does it have us singing the ba ba biddly ba 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 ba? We are number 895. I really liked this part. I really like this part. Now start and climb. Here's the deal. He'll explode and bleed on this durian peel. This line really got me. This line really got me. This one's really good. He'll explode and bleed on this durian peel. I think the fact that this like actually rhymed, maybe that's what got me about it. I don't know. Why is butt words a link? It takes us to Amazon? Hold on, I gotta turn off the display capture just in case it takes me somewhere cursed and gets me in trouble. I have to see what this does. Okay, well, it just took me to literally Amazon for some reason. Just literally the front page of Amazon. I don't know why. I don't know why it took me here. But like, you can see on the bottom left there just a little bit the link, amazon.to. Buttwords to Amazon! Onwards, Robbie! Here's a little lesson in Gil. This is going buttwords in history. If you want to be a vacation number 138, you have to jiggle a bugle on the run. Oh my god. Alright. I'm just gonna let me cook real quick. Alright. Just loading. Alright. Alright, now I have to end the stream relatively soon. Let me snooze this ad again. Snooze, get out of here. Get out of here, you stupid ad. Get out of here. Alright. But I want to do one more of these because these are really just great. Alright. Somebody once told me the spatula's gonna stop me. I ate the sharpest donut in the jam. She was looking kind of inquisitive with her glands and her tear duct in the shape of an quotation mark donut on her cerebrum. Well, the scarves start wailing and they don't stop hurting. Fed to the potatoes and I hit the ground swishing. Didn't make sense not to live for a pair of tights. Your sternum gets laborious, but your cartilage gets hilly. So much to do, so much to see, so what's wrong with taking the bartenders? You'll never know if you don't go. You'll never change if you don't change. What? Hey now, you're a crate. Get your game on. Go slay. Hey now, you're a Nova. Get the show on. Get trashed. All that glitters is gold. Only shooting bowls of lava break the mold. It's a horned place, and they say it gets colder. You're brewed up now, but wait till you get older. But the meteor bowls of lava beg to differ, judging by the bedspread in the bedspread novel. The fish that we shake is getting pretty hazy. The branch getting thundering, so you might as well swim. My cabinet's on fire. How about yours? That's the way I like it, and I'll never get traditional. What was happening? Hey now. Hey now, you're a donut. Get your game on. Go inspect. Hey now, you're a fishnet. Get the show on. Get brewed. All that glitters. And all that glitters is gold. Only shooting suppositories break the mold. Hey now, you're a trail, get your game on, go slay. Hey now, you're a trail, get the show on, get gurgled. And all that glitters is gold, only shooting runways. Somebody once gurgled, could I spare some donut for bracket? I need to get myself away from this Russia, God same. I said, yep, what a concept. I could use a little donut myself, and we could all use a little veil. Well, the potatoes start wailing and they don't stop buttoning. Fed to the suppositories and I hit the ground dusting. Didn't make sense not to live for a pair of tights. Your posterior gets hilly, but your kneecap gets hazy. So much to do, so much to see. So what's wrong with taking the apples? You'll never know if you don't go. Never slay if you don't forget. I like how slay is in here so much. Hey now, you're a branch star. Get your game on. Go steal. Hey now, you're a gem star. Get the show on. Get enveloped. And all that glitters is gold. Only shooting stars break the princes. Tell Prince. And all that glitters is gold. Only shooting stars break the rollers. You'll never slay if you don't forget is your new life motto. True. I love that. I love how many of these were, hey now, you're a blank blank, get your game on, go slay. Slay queen. Yeah. Okay, well, this has been great. I love these stupid, dumb things. This is the best. I am so sorry for subjecting you all to this stroke-inducing nonsense. Oh man, but I'm gonna have to call it there for the day. So we're gonna go ahead and find someone to raid real quick, okay? Thank you again for coming to hang out. And like I said, I probably won't be streaming again until Tuesday, maybe on Monday. I'm not sure, but we'll figure it out. And this Monday is going to be the fresh start for me, basically, where I'm going to have a bunch of stuff. I'm going to have a bunch of stuff to release. Like I'm going to have a daily short going. I may have a schedule if I can get it set up in time. And absolutely the next time I get drunk, I'm going to do this because this is amazing. This sounds great. And I love this. I love that idea. Butthole raid? No, not the butthole raid. We only met you before she became idol famous. Thank you. Yes, as you can tell, based on my incredible singing from this amazing event and my lyrical mastery, I'm clearly going to become super famous as an idol. All right. Who are we rating though? There's a bunch of people streaming. I suppose that makes sense. It's goddamn Friday, which is like the day. It's like the day. So there's Yin, there's Songbird, there's Tiny, there's Marina, there's Lezu, there's Ari and Kitsu and Nemu and Ren. There's Gumi. I love Gumi and Snowfy and Snoozy. She's only sleeping though. She's sleeping. It is her subathon, but she's sleeping. I would totally raid her otherwise. There's Mira. I haven't raided Mira in forever. She's playing Infinite Fusion we talked about earlier. Sin is playing D&D. It's her Age of Arlon D&D like podcast stream thing that we raided on to before, but I feel like we would distract if we did that. So Yati is doing a subathon, I guess. So that's cool. I don't know what anyone's doing because I've been away for so long. Maple's on Super Mario with her affiliate anniversary. Maybe her, my brain is just going all over the place. The buttholes are here. Okay, all right. I physically cannot stop you from using that as a raid message if you really want, but just know that that will inform who I raid slightly. Jokes aside, your singing is awesome. Thank you. I'm definitely not a professional or anything, but I think that I'm decent. And, you know, if given the right circumstances, the right song, the right lyrics, the right range, I could do an okay job, probably. I'm not like a sensational, ground-shattering, like singing voice kind of person, but I think I can get there. Love the people with zero context for that tweet losing it. God, I can't wait to go look at my notifications. I have so many notifications. Oh man. All right. Okay, you know who would actually find the butthole raid really funny? It would be Mooski. Mooski's doing a partner push too, and she's pretty close to that number, so we can give her a little boost up towards that partner number. She's at 60 right now, so we can maybe give her a little nudge in the right direction. And I haven't really talked to Mooski in forever. I kind of miss her. She just got back from top surgery, which is crazy cool, like a breast reduction surgery, because like she had gigantic booba and it was a problem, like a health issue. So I'm really happy for her. Let's go give her a nice little celebration. We'll give her a butthole raid or whatever. Give her a nudge to the butthole. Oh no. All right. Well, slash raid Mooski. Did she have two I's in her name? Moosuki. Yeah. Okay, great. So the buttholes are here. That's fine. That can be the raid message, I guess. Against my better judgment, we're gonna raid Mooski with that message, so have fun, everybody. The stream was a mess and I love it. I'm really glad you had a good time. It was absolutely nonsense. Naya! Hey! Naya! I have a clip that probably got made I have to show you later. Hi! I love you! Everyone go follow Naya. She's wonderful. Have a wonderful rest of your days. Thanks for hanging out with me. I cannot wait to do more of these sometime during like an event when I get drunk or something. That'd be so funny. Okay. Alright. I love you all. Stay hydrated. Make sure to have enough food. Take your meds and everything. And have a wonderful rest of your days, everybody. Thanks for coming out to hang out. I love and appreciate you all so much. Okay. Have a good rest of your days. Bye-bye. I should click on her stream. Oh, I didn't even click on her stream. What if she's like ending or something? You know what? That's fine. We'll just have a crazy... That's fine. All right. Bye. Don't forget to check your buttholes, everybody. Oh my God. Bye.